Man, I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! 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 We did it. I've come so close. No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah!
Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday.
Hello? I just realized my mic wasn't muted the entire time. That was close. I don't usually talk through the stream, though, before the stream. Anyway. Music jump scare? That was a little... No, I had it muted. I had muted. There it is. There it is. This music thing is, like... getting to me a little bit. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. It's like, I have, like, different, like, buttons and stuff, but, like, I ended up pressing the button that muted it for my headphones and not for, like, the stream. Oof. That hurt. Still too loud for me. Wait. Oh my god. I got too many buttons and sliders now to work with. Alright. We'll go with that. What's up, everyone? I woke up a little bit late, just a little bit, but then also I would have been on time if my computer also didn't happen to like just completely stall out. I was thinking of like doing like a hard reset on my computer, and then like literally like a minute, the minute I was thinking that, like finally after like 15 minutes of waiting, the computer turned on. Who was that? Just missed that. Bibble, what's up? Thanks so much for the Prime. 3 months. Thanks for the support all this time. Man. It is nice. It's nice to, you know, I was pretty tired. This morning because like I was playing too much Uma Musume lately. Like yesterday, I did like over 5 runs. I like used up all my guest borrows and like kept playing because like I don't know. Just wanted to play something. And even before that, I think I've been playing Uma Musume a little bit too much. Like in prep for the new PvP Virgo Cup thing. Yeah. In addition to other stuff in general. It's just my natural way of life to like crawl into the degenerate night times and stuff, and it's tough, but yeah, I'm here though, and I wouldn't want to miss this stream, even if I was just a little bit tired. What about this? I think I'm okay with cutting the 7 actually. How about that? Anyway, hello everyone. Anyone just joining us? Anyone been in the right waiting room? Slayers, Andusky, Utter Cabbage, Shade. Chilly for everyone. Day now in Finland. What's up? Music loud? I can turn it down. Good like that. Yeah, let me know if the audio is good, the audio balancing is good. I'm still like working on a solution. I'm probably gonna have to like mess with them again because just by the nature of the setup I'm using, I can't really, or like I don't know enough about like streaming and like advanced like audio stuff to like figure out if there's like a way for me to like just put everything on a Go XLR slider. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Is this still too loud? Let's see. But yeah, maybe I'll just look into that later. Look into that later, because I can't be bothered to look into it now. Okay, anyway. This is like having a kind of a no baton weight, but also like a 2-3 with a 3-4-5-6. So I can make like 3 different sequences around there. That's one of them. So now I can finally get my my flush ready. Here we go. Hey, I got the right tile. The weight isn't very good though, so was Sushi though. Very nice, very nice. Alright, sorry, I gotta wake up here. Too much going on my stream now. I have to adjust. Just relax and take a nice drink of water. My family has switched from using filtered water to now buying from a company for water, which I protested against, but you know, they did so anyway. And now sometimes we just don't have water because I drink it all. Or I use it in like a soup. Maybe not a soup. I use it or like a, oh dang it. Like I use it in my like cup ramen. Yeah. My instant ramen. Cause you're drinking that, like, don't you want it to like, you know, be nice? Put the 4 here. Rather keep the 7s than 4s in this case. I don't really need any red 5s. How about now? I need another like set somewhere. Could have also cut the 3-mon here. I'll cheat. Then if I get the 8s from either side, then I can weigh on the 6-9. Although it's weaker for the 7-pin. Yeah, hope you're gonna feel okay, Theodore. Big sore throat, massive cough. Doesn't sound good. Gotta take care of yourself. Oof. That's okay, don't worry about it. We got a nice hand here that will definitely be finished. Hold on, let me just my seating too, so I stay up nice and straight, you know, check your posture, everyone. Maybe like give it a nice little stretch into a comfortable position. There we go. That's not too bad. And for breakfast, I only had time to eat like a slice of pumpkin pie. It was just like randomly sitting out. That stuff is good, but it's probably not gonna be lasting me, so expect me to like munch on like some like cashews or something in the middle of the stream. Got a bag of mixed nuts. Although I think my favorite are the pecans. Yeah, or pecans. Those are my favorite, I think. Oh. I mean, he doesn't have Dora or anything. Breakfast pumpkin is good. It's a good breakfast. You know. It's a fruit, right? It's like a vegetable. Something, I don't know. Like culinary classifications are like kind of bogus anyway. What is this? Where's my tile? What is this guy waiting on? Is he in Tenpai yet? I don't think so. Maybe he is. Either way, I'm just gonna cut this. Oh yeah, I love pumpkin bread. Pumpkin bread is great. Pumpkin bread. I made a lot of banana bread when I was in my like cooking-ish phase to like use up bananas in the house because I didn't like eating bananas. I didn't like eating bananas, so the bananas would go bad when my family bought them. And then like, well, if I guess I could like do something with this. Ended up being a banana bread guy for a while. Banana bread, I put some walnuts and chocolate in there. Chocolate chips. That was great. Let's see. I'll take that. Crazy. What's this? This is pretty terrible. I think I'll just throw away the one. I don't need an extra pair here. I think I would rather go Tanyao than 7 pairs anyway. This is pretty close to Tanyao. I keep hearing Tazuna's voice with this music. Yeah, in between her like trying to gaslight you into into training more guts. I love that. Okay, I really don't want this pension. How about that? So let's just not. Yeah, surely we'll get like something better. This is an overlapping Kanchan plus Orionmen, so it's still not very good. That is better. But, like, not by a lot. Really what this does is it gives me a better weight if I get 3 or 6. Like, a much better weight, but... It, or I get, like, another pair around here. And that could work. Wait, that was the Dora. I should have probably kept that. Oh, dude, Valdric, Trails in the Sky, thanks for reminding me. I still do, I know that game came out, right? The remake came out. I've been kind of wanting to play it. I was just like, oh yeah, Trails in the Sky. It's like, that's another game I'd like to give another chance. Red is good. Okay, everyone just decided to draw and cut the red. And I think at this point I'll cut the 2 and then just keep these as safe tiles. This is fine. And it's all cleaned up. I got like a Pinfu shape now. Hey, Kevin Ausler. What's up? What's up? Not gonna take anything yet, though. Might be in Tenpai and could have like some Dora. So I'll be like just like a little bit careful. Let's look at the north though. Let's look at the north. Get the 3 or 6. Hopefully get the 3 for Ipeco. 306 miles still look okay. Okay. Since I buy after all. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just joining us. Have you played Dispatch yet? I'm not sure what that is, so I'm guessing not. Feel free to enlighten me. All about learning new stuff. Got this. Oh, Oh, that's the one, right? The superhero game. Yeah. So like, what are like people's opinions about that one? I heard from, it looked like a lot of people really liked it. And then like I saw like a bunch of other people like dog on it. It might be one of those games, I don't know, but it's like a really narrative heavy game, so I imagine like it's not gonna be like everyone's cup of tea. Yeah. I don't recommend it. Maybe I'll try it out. I don't know if I'll play it on stream. Like, I don't know. Maybe it would depend on how long the game is. I mean, I do like narrative games, though. I've been thinking of, like lately, I want to, like, play more, like, narrative stuff. Because I want to be doing, like, more like creative writing like pretty soon, I think. And cut the west as the rent is saved to 2 different people. Don't think I want to call. I think this is a good opportunity for Among Us, since I have Pinfu, Antonio, and Dora. Going from 4 Han to from 2 Han is a big deal. Yeah. We have a Sun Menchon as well, 258. That'll complete pretty reliably. Reliably, they say. Although there's 2 8-mon out and 1 5-mon out, so it's more or less just around min at this point. But still waiting on 3 different tiles is still a big deal. Okay, so now it's getting to the point where I should probably call the next one. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, now I definitely call the next one. Alright, come on. Oh, no. Got hit with the Sotogawa trap. This guy went for 6 blocks, I guess. 6 blocks or like, yeah, like upgraded at some point. Scarred a whole 1-1-2 shape on the Pinsu side. Log Suji didn't even realize because it's not even real. Yeah, I haven't I didn't play any of the Telltale games. I'm more of a visual novel guy, I guess, or was at some point. Probably this 9. Don't think I'm gonna use it, probably. Yeah, so this is a different company, just that's also making a narrative type game, right? I kind of figured. I remember when Telltale was just pumping out that shit for every IP. Everyone wanted a Telltale game. And then just watching the internet just get slowly sick of it, and all the different like writing patterns and like choices not mattering and stuff. There's a lot of OG Telltale employees in there, and that's pretty cool. If I don't get the Dora, I probably just fold this hand, I think. I don't think it's really worth for me to throw away my lead in case there's a Mongon somewhere. I don't think I really want to give anyone a Mongon either, even if it's just a pawn. I think I'll just play it cool. Yeah, Pinzu's gonna be like relatively safe since I have a triple of fives in the right in the middle. This I mean, this could also be a flush. It's possible. So I should be just a little bit careful, maybe. Oh, I think I did play a Telltale game actually. I played the Strong Bad game. Wasn't that Telltale? Yeah, I remember playing the Strong Bad game on the Wii. Yeah. The Homestar Runner Strong Bad game. Remember that? Doesn't that take you back? Pretty sure I was like introduced to like the I don't know why I played it. It might have been because I was into Homestar Runner at the time. I'm not sure. But it also just could have easily been the other way around, where like I saw the game and then found out what Homestar Runner was. Yeah, cool game for attractive people, yeah. Yeah. I mean, with a name like that, you know, it's like you gotta see what's going on around. It's like, hey, I'm an attractive person. Finally, a game for me. We'll end it with that. This could actually just be a Kanchan on the 8. The Hell Weight Fruity 10. That okay, Dead Weight Fruity 10. There's no way he's waiting on the 9 though. Absolutely no way. Yeah. Well, it's one of those games, you know, one of those hands. A situation like this, I think I should have cheated that one actually. Yeah, just like to break Ipatsu, because I wasn't gonna like push for Tenpai no matter what. Oh well. But yeah, if you're wondering like how to play like one of these like Yakuhai Dora hands, yeah. Being in a situation where you have to keep it does kind of suck, but if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do, you know. Because if you're like not prepared to like throw it out and then like someone pawns and like they have a Mongon, if you don't want that to happen, then don't let it happen. But if you're okay with that happening, then do it. You know, if you're like, but I'm gonna win anyway, then do it. But I wasn't gonna win that one, or like I wasn't going to risk that. So single Yakuhai Dora in hand, kill it round 1. I mean, if you plan on winning, yeah. That's just the only question. Do you plan on winning? You know, are you okay with someone getting a Mangan? Because it really hurts. It really hurts if they opponent turn 1. And like you just don't have a hand. So yeah, I don't like always recommend cutting it. Like if you see like pro players, like they'll often like hold on to the Yakai Dora for like a long ass time, like basically until they die, until they're forced to fold or forced to Riichi. But you know, it also compounds. Like the longer you hold it, the scarier it is to actually throw. So, but there comes like a turning point where like your hand is like, it looks reliable enough that you can like try for some risk like that. Okay, so the Itsu here is really, really bad. The 7-pin is twice out, and it's all overlapping shapes when I could instead like just work on everything else here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, haven't gotten anything exciting here yet. Melty Blood Maj Soul. Yeah, put Alco in the game. Alco, yeah. Alco is definitely just a Melty Blood character. Besides being like, you know, the protagonist of her own game. And really funny, huh? That like I didn't realize this when I played, but when I hear it, it's just like, yeah, that makes sense. That Alco, like either like her story was either written or like / like conceived like before the story of Tsukihime. So Alco is just like in Tsukihime, this visual novel, Alco is this character that like kind of like gives the main character like an important item that like you know, changes his life forever. It's like it's a pretty important character, and then but then just like never shows up ever again in the story until like the very end as like an Easter egg essentially. So in hindsight, you kind of you think of that as weird, just like, huh, it's like this really important character that actually just shows up like only once in the entire story and only in the very beginning. And turns out that's just because like they were like protagonists of a completely different story, and it was just like more of a callback almost, like a passing the torch. Interesting. Yeah, that totally makes sense. As a writer type, I totally get that. You know, you make some cool characters in like some other story, you want to use them somehow. It feels like such a waste to not use them. Let's cut this 6/6. But yeah, that's why I want to like you know, do more like narrative stuff, like read books or whatever. When's the last time you read a book? You want to be honest? I don't know when's the last time I read a book that wasn't like a Mahjong ebook, you know? I don't know if that counts. Like, when's the last novel I've read? I probably read... Okay, yeah, I've read something. That was a crazy hand, by the way. I read something because I was an English teacher at some point. So, like, I had to kind of read. If you exclude that, it's been a long-ass time since I've read anything. A such long time. But, yeah. Anyway, what's going on? Where can you learn Mahjong rules? Oh. Here you go. You can watch that tutorial for a bit. Or, you can... over here. Is all my stuff working still? Yeah. Have it on the side, too. Just making sequences of 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Or triplets, 3 of the same tile. And you need to have a pair, so at least one of these I'm going to keep as my pair. And the rest are going to be triplets or sequences. And if I can build my hand by myself, then I end up the ability to call Richi, which is nice for Yaku. You need a Yaku to win. It's like a win conditioner pattern. Slam that stick. This hand could also be all simples, numbers 2 to 8. So I'm probably gonna go for something like that too. The only number that's not 2 through 8 is this 9. So I'll cut this 9 and this 8 probably, and then build something around these other tiles. And then we'll see how it ends up turning out. Like even now, I'd rather... I'll cut the 2, keep the 8-9 for a little longer, but I'll probably still cut it. I have so many blocks here. It's crazy. You want it? Okay. Looks like he does want it. But yeah, so if anyone has any questions about Mahjong, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to teach people. Happy to see people learn. Six pin here is safe. This guy's probably in 10 pi. You could have like Dora or something. I'll still push this 7 though. This is just Tanya. I'm just gonna get the Dora. Yeah, see? Told you. Now I'll cut the 3. And hopefully the 1 pin will be safe and I'll get a 3-6-1. That said, it's a big ask. I need 2 of them. Or I need the triplet, which is also pretty bad. This shape is not very good, generally. The adjacent pairs that are like in the middle they have completely overlapping down men, and then the triplet is like pretty weak. Oof. Okay, we're gonna cut the 1. Fuck! I knew I was gonna deal it, but I had to. I figured he wouldn't. If I had 2 Dora, then maybe the chance of him having 2 Dora is pretty low. Man. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. East here. Anyway, thank you for anyone just joining us. Didn't mention you, Isekai Lord and Sabbatarian. What's up? What's up? 1 pin, I guess. Maybe there's a Sanshoku if you really squint hard enough, though. But I'd probably rather go for 6, 7, 8 instead, anyway. Nina Pekka Ryun. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day, great Saturday morning or evening, or wherever you are. I'm gonna cut the probably south here. You play Sama? Found it fun recently. I don't play Sama. I just think Yoma is more fun. I like the extra complexity and like flexibility you get with like 3 different suits and chi and calling chi. So I prefer Yoma just because of that. I don't mind like the scores being higher. In my mind, that's just like it just evens out because everyone's scores end up getting really high. And there's actually like less difference, you know, between like a Hanuman to a Baimon, multiplicatively anyway, compared to like a 1-Han hand to 3-Han hand, or 2-Han hand to a 4-Han hand. So if everyone's getting Hanuman and Mangan, then like the scores are actually pretty consistent. You know, you can consider that someone getting 1 point versus someone getting 1.5 points. Even though that's like a common complaint, and it's just a difference, you know. It's just a different way of looking at scoring in Sama. It is funny though, like it is possible to still get 1-Han hands in Sama. It's just rare. And then like on the other side, like you do like get like double Yakon. It's like a little bit more common. Yeah. So I'll you know, I remember. I don't know. I think Sama just gets a bad rep, just because it plays differently from Yonma. I guess I'll keep the West. Might as well. 4-5-6 Sanshoku too. Watch out for that. If I get 4-5-6 Sanshoku, I'll just pair weight on the West in Dama. Because I imagine like the West isn't going to be that scary since it's a guest win against most players here. So if they're holding on to it, if they get to Senpai, I bet they'll cut it. If I get the 3-mon, then I'll just have Tanya then though. Yeah, so 6-mon will be on the West, 3-mon will be on the 2-5. Okay, well, there was also that possibility. Reach. Just make a stupid mistake in IRL 4-man games and turn into a fake Sama as a dedicated Sumagiri bot. Implying there that you might as well not be at the table because you just play mistakes or something. I'm not actually sure what you mean. If it's something like that, then it's definitely not true. Because I mean, one reason to like dislike Yonma, quote unquote, is like the person on your left greatly influences like how you could play. If they're like looser with tiles, then that's more opportunities for you to chi. Whereas if they're like more like, you know, like stingy, if they're not willing to give you as much, then that greatly reduces your options in general. But okay, but you more like a dead hand, okay. And that's still something. It just means you're focusing on defense, right? That's what that means. Yeah. I'm not a bot. I just play a lot of defense. I'm very confident in my defense. I like playing defense. Just say that. Or, you know, I'm like you're so comfortable with folding. It's like, the game doesn't make sense if I don't fold. Something like that. Is this Honitsu? Maybe if I get nah. At that point, I don't think so. Look, Sanchoku's right there, guys. You see it? I don't really think I need an extra 7. Take care of the laundry. Abuse song. Oh yeah, it's already folded. Oof. I hope he's not here listening, watching us in secret. Or maybe he would just nod his head in agreement, being like, "Ah, yes, this is the truth." The core of our being, the core of Mahjong, truly is to fold. It would be funny if he was. Doesn't he live on the West Coast? This is pretty early. Okay, I think I'd rather hold on to 2-1 Mon than this 2-Mon. And then we cut the east. Hey JHMR skill issue. Is there attempts to collab with you song? I'd rather not comment on like collabs that like might or might not happen. You know, if they happen, they happen, and you'll know. Oof. Oh my god. That's a lot, that's a lot of Dora. But yeah, I hope you understand. Paimon. Sad for that guy. They just swapped places. That's insane. And I'm still in second. I mean first. Sorry, I'm just used to saying second because of last session that we had. I got seconds and thirds the entire day. Oh my god. It was incredible. Gonna need another set somewhere. I guess I'm actually okay with it being around the Kanchan or Penshan. Just for this little bit. But I'm gonna cut the one so pretty soon. Want to aim for a Pinfu hand with this one, but I'm not sure if I'll get that chance. Ideally, I actually can also get a 6 or a 2-pin here. And then I could switch to like an Itsu kind of shape, the pure straight. Okay, at this point, we'll cut the 1 now, just in case someone calls Ricci. Wednesday playing IRL with a new group. Nice. Have fun. Hope we get to meet some, like, really cool people. I guess. This is so bad. This is just 2 Kanchan, and I make this weight would have been better if I kept the Ryankan, the 6'9", 6'8" weight here. I didn't need this extra 7, but now that I have this extra 7, I'm splitting my good weight into 2 bad weights. But I still have some potential. Yeah, I'd rather keep the 3. Wasn't really willing to keep the 2 Mon over the extra 7, but figured it's like decently likely I'll get something next to the 3, which I do. And overall, I have like pretty good save tiles against everyone now, so I'm okay with going for more efficiency. Just slightly more anyway. So I can cut the 9-pin or 9-pin or 9-Mon. case something happens. Let's get a Yaku here, Yipeko, on the 4-pin. Not too bad. What's this gonna be? Saber's really thinking. I'm bet she's thinking of, yeah, calling Ricci. Let's put on the danger music. Don't want to deal into that.
でなければ
9 mana save. We'll cut that one. And then still be in Tenpai, potentially. Ishanten, I mean. What's this? Double 6 spawn. I don't know if that was Tadashi. I don't remember. So I don't think I'm going to take that risk. Erika, what's up? What's up? 6-0 as well.
チー一度捨てる
Yikes. Six and then 8. I don't think it's that likely it's the 7. But I feel like in this position, I don't really have to choose. Yeah. 1% safe, nice. Well, my weight is like pretty bad here, so I'm probably not gonna get back into Senpai unless the 4-pin comes out for some reason. It's also not Senpai. Oh, you're kidding me. I'll throw it now. It looks safer now than what it did before. Okay, so that was more of they completed the shape then. It's like, would they really wait with like a penchant in that case? Like that was like the most likely wait at that point. Just like a penchant, which is still possible. I mean, if they're waiting on like 789 Sanshoku or something, or a Chanta half outside or something. Still possible. But yeah, I was in first, but like now that I took those points, it is a lot nicer. Not great weights here though. Okay, if this guy wants to win with his double south, I'll let him win. Wait. Like, how much is that gonna be? You want it? If it's just a Mangan, I could even deal into that. It's fine. Pon? I almost forgot that the east was my wind, so I could actually use this 5-6. Oh, nice. And then, do I want the Shanpon? Or do I want the for like the other sequence weight? That's actually a good question. I think I'll do this. I think this is the most efficient. The Shanpon of the 9-so in the west still looks good here. We'll take it. And then we're on the 4. Manga pushes us to west round. True. I forgot about that one. But yeah, if they sumo a Mangan, then it's fine for me. Well, at this point, I just kind of have to push, huh? It'd be unfortunate if I dealt in. One Mon comes out. I don't know what's happening with that hand anymore. I mean, I don't think there's like any way they could get like a Hanuman, right? They would need like 2 other Yakuhai, and like there's just not enough. I just missed all my weights. So yeah, I'm gonna guess this is the Mangani. He's hoping for the direct hit or something. Change my weight, sure. Keep an extra west. Maybe it could come in handy. Watch me draw the 4. Won't be that surprised. Definitely don't want to deal into that though. That's why I kept this extra west. The 5-so is Nakasuji. It's inside Suji, so I can like cut that one decently safely, but it could still deal into a Kanchan. It's still dealing into like a 4-6. Right? Yeah. There's still 1-6 left. What the heck is this? 7-so is also not. It's also Suji. Hormon's completely safe. We'd rather go with that. After that, though, then I think it's 7-so. 7-so, then maybe 5-so. Okay, let's see the damage. I think that's... Is that gonna be enough? No, it's not gonna be enough. Just barely. Just barely taking that first. Let's go. Hey, that Tenpai ended up being clutch. That Tenpai last round. If I didn't get that Tenpai, I would be second right now. Huge Tenpai. Oh, shit. Well, I actually do want to check that last hand. I'm curious what Maka thinks of the Tenpai round. Let's see, this one. I'm not gonna take it like as word of God here though, because I think I can make better decisions than Maka in a lot of cases. There are times when it does make sense. So this is actually like 50-50. Wait. So like here I didn't get Tenpai, and then here, yeah, it's like actually like perfectly 50-50. And then I cut the 1, sure. And then yeah, at this point, Mako just completely agrees that Tenpai at this point looks a lot safer, yeah. Because the 4-mon wasn't discarded before. So it was still possible it could have been just like a kind of a fake out. And like they still had like a the Ryan weight. Right? That's what I was like still kind of worried about. I didn't think it was that likely. Yeah. Didn't think it was that likely, but you know, I didn't feel like it would make sense to make that risk at that point. But then, like, once more of the Monsu came out, then, like, okay, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense to go for Tenpai. Hello, Muko. Konbanwa. Danny? Let's see. Yeah, nice dub, nice dub. That was a good round, good round. I feel like I played pretty solid. I don't know. Maybe like that one pin Gillen was like not very necessary, but wasn't too bad. I didn't think it was going to be like a big hand anyway, and I was right. This is... hold on. Yeah, sorry. I was just like checking something with my playlist. I don't have like any like feature where like where like you could like check the name of the song that's playing in chat. I might have that later. We'll see. I have to like look it up. I've been taking things slowly, you know, at my own pace lately. This is really weird. I guess I'll take it. One on here. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. It's just like, in my heart of hearts, I wish I was like doing more, and I, you know, wish I was like, I wish I had like more to, you know, to show for myself. Because it's been like a couple months since I got laid off and I like started like streaming a little bit more. Even then, I'm like, you know, I'm not sure like how much I really accomplished in this amount of time. But also, like, I was, like, trying to do a lot more. Like, I made a legitimate attempt. And then, like, just a lot of things just didn't work out the way I wanted to. So, it's not that I wasn't working on stuff. It's just that the stuff I was working on ended up not working out. Yeah. So I just gotta remember that, you know, just, like, not think of, like, my own effort as, like, meaningless. And it'll be okay. And there's all, you know, there's always like, you know, next time. There's always next time. You guys, let's see. I'm not gonna go away. I know a lot of you guys aren't gonna go away. So I'll just trust in that happening and just move on. What do we get here? And it's not, I'm not going to forget also that, like, when something, like, does, like, get done, when something, like, does happen on this channel, it feels really, really nice. It feels so nice to be able to, like, you know, have something that's, like, out there and, like, that people can see and enjoy. So... if we cheat this, then I have to cut the 3 moment, which isn't even that safe. It's a 1 chance. That's 10 pi. 10 pi on the 3 pin, which is a hell weight. That's not worth it. I'd rather keep waiting with my 9 so cut. That's safe. I'm the dealer, so I should be a little bit more greedy than that. 2 pin. Okay. But yeah, there was a 345 Sanchoku if you didn't see that one, but the 345 Sanchoku is like mostly dead anyway. Okay. I'll cut the 9 now. Five. The 5 might have been okay there, actually. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think I could have played that one a little bit better. Probably would have changed the 5 at some point.
一度の失敗程度気にするな。
Scary hands to deal into though. Really shiny. Hey Tony. Hey Yuripe, by the way. What's up? How you doing? Glad you could make it. West here. Okay, 9 mana is next to the Dora, so maybe we want to keep the Dora for a little bit longer. Meanwhile, we'll just cut this Eastern Wine and then figure out what to do with this complex shape later. Launching UMVC turning stuff, that's cool. That's a cool game to watch every now and then. Old school game. It kind of feels weird to say it's an old school game. But it did come out like how many years ago? Yeah, it's like what? UMVC 3 is still pretty new. Old games are old games are like Street Fighter 3 and I love that. I love that meme. It's so funny. Fucking what was her name? Sanae, the Toho character. Just like looking with like disbelief. Just like no, don't. No. They can't be old. What the heck is this? Do I want to? If I really want to high roll it, this is oh damn it. I would have cut the 9 for the Tanyao Sanchoku chance. Now this is just, if I look at it this way, then it's probably just more of like, maybe it's Nitsu, maybe it's just Tanyao. Unfortunate. Yeah, this is from Fire Emblem. This is, what do you call it? The Road Taken. Or Road Taken, yeah. From Fire Emblem Fates. You're a Dormammu player? Okay. Dormammu's really cool. So I respect that one. We'll go for this, like, really thin... Itsu. 2 7 mana are out, but it's also callable. So there might be a chance. Oh god. Didn't want his Ipeiko. There's a chance that he could be waiting on this screen, so I'll hold on to it for a little bit. He's likely to be in Tenpai if you cut the Dora like that. It would be insane if he was also waiting on the Tuso. That would be a crazy ass shape. Like 5/5 4 3/3 and 2/2. Like why do triplets at that point? Oh, okay, that's just Toy. But I have Itsu, so we'll do it. Reach. Formon, come on, Formon, baby. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, speaking of UMVC3, the Zoner characters, I like the Zoner characters, like, too. Oh, nice. Roll 'em. Morgan might not be, like, the most interesting zoning character. Like, she floods the screen with so much shit with, like, do missiles that just kind of, like, you kind of, like, autopilot. But I do, like, just kind of miss the concept of, like, more, like, old school zoning in fighting games in general, where like if anyone's seen like 2xKO, like that's like what like modern zoning is, where like you play like Jinx or whatever, and like she shoots her gun, but like she shoots her gun so that she could like eventually like trick you into like holding back, and then she like throws out a drone or something, and then she goes in with her slide. Like her zoning is like just to make space for her to go in, instead of like a win condition in and of itself. Like she doesn't want to stay like, you know, full screen the entire time and like chip you out or anything. She wants to set up her stuff so that she could call in her partner and then like tag team against you. Paul. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Toy, yeah, baby. I'm gonna throw the door though. I was only willing to hold on to the door for like one turn. Would you ever dama that Itsu hand? Nah. I had like at least one person who was like willing to fight with me, you know? Like that guy, like the guy with the toy hand was probably not folding. And he didn't, that's why he dealt in. So I was willing to take that chance. And also, you know, the 7-mon was mostly out, but it's also possible I could have won the 7-mon. And I just would maximize my points on that. I don't think Dama is a bad play though. You could Dama. It's just I wouldn't personally. Alright, well, we were Mochi anyway, the West. Except his was superior because he was only using it for a pair. So maybe that's not actually Mochi. Oh well, it's fine. It's sad to Dama Pinfu with Itsu potentially. Yeah. Itsu generally you don't Dama. Unless it's like you have a yeah, unless it's not Pinfu. If it's not Pinfu, it's on a one-sided weight, then sure. You could Dama that. But if you have two sides, then might as well try to make both of them stronger. Oh, yeah, should probably change the music back. There it is. The high octane stuff is over. Now we're in Serene Forest Land. Maybe if you look closely, this could also be kind of, I don't know, flush or something. 6-7. 7-9. Missed out on the 1-2-3. Unfortunate though. Gotta remember I'm still in first though, so I should be okay with like just calling a regular hand if it comes down to it. Yeah, maybe. If I pawn the white, I'll probably... I'll do this. Which looks a little bit weird, but I'm actually okay. I think I'm okay with like folding with the 1-1 pin and 2-2 pin like a little bit later. Oh wow. That's tempting. But the 6 is like once cut already. Alright. I don't believe it. I don't believe in the toy. Sorry, not this time. I want to have to cut a Dora and like wait on a 6-0. You believe? I'm not gonna say you shouldn't believe. I'm gonna say that I don't. 1 pin, 1 pin, 2 pin, 2 pin. Okay, I missed out on the 4, 5, 6, unfortunately. Someone called Reacher already, so I could fold. Oh, this one? Sure. Okay, now I could cut the 1 pin or 4 pin, depending on which one looks safer, but yeah, probably just 1 pin no matter what, almost. Cut the 6 pawn right now. Oh fuck. Okay, did deal in. Let's go. Okay, so I could cut the 1 pin again. And then maybe... Okay, 7 mon, sure. Actually, in this case, there's a slight chance the Dora might come out and then be safe. It's Nakatsuji, but... Oh, wow, 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 wow. It actually happened. Okay, yo, definitely cut the Dora. Or I could have cut the 1 pin, actually, at that point. I might have went for it. Yeah. The Sean pawn on the door indicator sounds like such a niche play. I don't think anyone would really go for that unless they were in a really specific situation. So I would pawn and then get into Senpai with a 5, so. Whew! That was fun. Yeah, see, defense is fun when there's like potential for offense there. Moashi trying to figure out like all the different ways your hand could like work, and like while excluding tiles that like could be your safe tiles that you have to discard for later. That's really fun. I think that's like legitimately like one of the most fun parts about the game. Moashi is so much fun. Yeah, this guy. I should probably cut the west, actually. Yeah, let's cut the west. Just in case. Also force him to cut his west as well. I'd rather keep the south in case it could help me, though. But this guy could be going for like a Honroto slash like, I don't know, Pinzu Flesh. In which case, I should just like cut these as fast as possible. 3 pin already? Could just be a normal hand as well. Okay. Let's see what it is. 9 pin is a little bit scary, but only a little bit. I'll cut the 9 pin now. We're overthinking this. You can't not overthink. Or, yeah. Or, you can't overthink it, I think. You never know, right? Toy Toy, maybe? This is my closest rival. I'm spending all my energy, like, on this guy instead of everyone else. Let me cut the north and hope it's not his. Let's go. Six, 7, 8 Sanshaku potential, or just Tanyao. Or Itsu, I guess. This is a Ryankan plus 258. 258 for a pair. 3-sided pair weight, Sanmentan. Hmm. I think this is good. I think at this point we'll also just push whatever if we're this close to Senpai. And we'll chi whatever, 5 or 7. Unfortunate. That puts a wrench in my plan. 3-mon is a 1 chance. I don't think that's worth it. At least not for the Ipatsu. If I get into Tenpai, then I'll consider it again. There's also a way I could have gotten into Tenpai potentially with keeping the 3-mon. Ooh, the Chun. Nice. We got a new challenger over here. Ugh. Okay, so now we're in a position where we just want to go fast here. We have maybe a fast looking hand. Maybe. So this hand is like, I mean, it could be, I could call for a Tanya, but it's also like, gets rid of like a lot of my good weights, so probably hold off on the Tanya calls. Cut the 5 eventually. It's interesting here though. There's also ways I could like make it a little bit more Tanya friendly. Or pull in here and then cut this and then like treat this as like 2 different. Whose idea was this? Who did this? Why would you do this? Come on. Come on. G-Toy, really? No, this is not G-Toy. Well, it could still be G-Toy. Huh. Okay, well now we'll pawn. For sure. Oh, you're kidding me. Is this actually Chititsu, bro? That. It's a 1 chance on one side. Go for it. I might cut the 2-pin, the 2-so though. Especially if it's like this. So figured I might be okay with against the early 4-so cut. Oh my god. I'm so sorry if you're unlucky enough to deal into this one. Alright, yeah, save us from all the trouble. Dealer Hanuman defused. Jeez, what a hand. It's like, wow, this looks like a great, like, maybe men's and Tanya. Be great. And then, oh wow, this She-Toy, 7 pairs. No? Toy? No, Shititsu. Wow. The possibilities are truly endless with Mahjong. You never know what to expect. Of course, it didn't end up being any of that. It just ended up being someone else's win. Which, you know, could have worked. Maybe another universe. Do I care about the 4? Not that much. I'll keep the chance for Itsu for a bit. I could pawn. I could have pawned. I don't know. In my mind, that would have meant like cutting the Dora, though. I kind of want to keep the Dora for a little bit. Well, we'll pull next time into Senpai for sure. And then maybe I'll get into like, I don't know. Like a situation where I could use the Dora instead. Otherwise, never know when you're gonna get rolled. Exactly. Yeah, it keeps you guessing. You're never sure when you're about to win. You're never sure when you're about to lose. That's what makes it fun. Yeah. If we were 100% sure, you know, when we're gonna win and lose, then wouldn't be as interesting. I'm not sure how about that cheat though. Maybe I'll ask Baka about that one. It's Senpai, but it's not the greatest Senpai. That said, 7 and 9 could definitely come out from Toyman, who's definitely looking for a flush. Unless they have something like Homeroto. Yikes. Okay. We're still good, we're still good. We could just play chess. Yeah. Who wants to play chess? Wow. What a boring game. Perfect information game with such few possibilities. More board states than the atoms of the universe, they say. When in reality, most of those board states you'll never actually see because they involve shit like playing like A3 on the first turn. Who would do that? Yeah, Sophisticated Battle is really cool. I love Sophisticated Battle. And this Trails theme, it's really nice. I remember hearing this like in like YouTube like video essays for like a long time. For like a while. I remember hearing it and I was just like, yeah, I know that song actually. I know that song. And it took me like forever to figure out like which game it came from. I was like looking through like, I was like, was it from like that fucking like Pokemon mobile game or something? Like Pokemon Duel? Like from like some kind of, it sounded like a Pokemon song to me. But like a Pokemon spin-off song. So I was, and I don't, you know, it could also be from an RPG, but I don't really play many RPGs, and I had to like really dig my brain like, oh yeah, I did play Trails in the Sky that one time. Yeah, not for very long, because I got burnt down on it, but yeah, burnt down on the first game. Talking to too many NPCs, listening to all the gossip. That's why I want to give the game a second chance, you know. Because I feel like I played it incorrectly for, you know, yeah. Like that was one where I didn't play it to my taste. I could have played it a little bit. No, a little more free-spirited and less like completionist or whatever. Trails in the Sky, East, Terradigma, the holy trinity of YouTube essay music tracks. Yeah. Don't forget the Melty Blood songs. The Melty Blood slash Under Night in Birth songs. You could slap them on any YouTube essay. Any YouTube essay with like that's like not like supposed to be like super emotional. Okay. I guess we'll take a battery Shanten. Hon. Character select themes and fighting games. Yeah, character select themes and fighting games are great. I mean, I have one on here, the Blaze Blue one. Also the Melty Blood one. Dude, the Melty Blood, like, actress again. Character select theme is so good. You get goosebumps. It's like listening to that again. Along with like the like loading up the actual game and seeing like all the characters like pop into view like one by one. It's like so cool. Yeah, it's a vibe, dude. Melty Blood was such a vibe. At the Melty Blood CSS music as a mod for Omega Strikers. Yeah. Just put it in any game, it'll work. That guy's a really good composer, right, so? Long. Thank you. Didn't look like anyone was that threatening. Could have been wrong. Mod broke due to an update. I'm sorry for your loss. You could always just like have a playlist like me, I guess, in the background. Hello? Okay, don't cut the west. Don't cut the west, guys. Don't do it. Don't cut the west. Okay, thanks. Like, I don't want to give up the Yakan. I don't want to give up the Yakuman. I don't want to give any of this up. I know I shouldn't be thinking of the Yakuman. The correct cut is green here. But, imagine. Can't we dream a little bit? You know, just a little bit. It's just a Formon. It won't completely ruin me, I'm sure. I'm sure. That wasn't even in good shape. Pawn. Damn it. What do I do? I believe in the Yakuman. I believe in the Yakuman. We believe. Alright, well. Sure. We'll do it this way. See, the Yakuman is still possible. It's just gonna be like a two-step Yakuman. 2 away from Yakuman, 1 away from Honitsu Senpai. This was so unnecessary. I could have had like, I could have been in Senpai already with like a pretty good weight. I could have like won off that 6-0 or something. But you know, sometimes you have to go with your heart. And sometimes your dreams die. Sho Songen's still alive, though. Little 3 dragons. Alright, I'll cut it. Between the south and the north. Yeah. I mean, I could just draw the green right now. Okay. Thank you for killing my dream early. Confirming my dream was dead, I mean. 2 norths, though. Is it just folding? You need to be a little bit careful. That was like maybe 50-50 Senpai. But it hasn't discarded anything like crazy. It's all terminals stuff. Hoping the south is still out there so I can like draw it maybe. Okay. Well, you didn't palm the south, but you're also in a position where that might have not have been enough points. So I could chi here, and I could chi this way, and then cut the 6, which is safe against that guy. Which maybe I probably should have actually cut the 9. This is the life I chose. Truly living on the edge. Okay. Alright, well, that was a fun hand. Hopefully the next one will... we won't... We're not gonna get third, right? Unless we get in. Famous last words. Cut the north here. Maybe in this case you cut the white. But the white could still help me. And I want to push. The white would be a really big help because then I could like get into guaranteed tenpai. It wouldn't be an Atozuke. Guaranteed Yaku tenpai. Okay. This is just Ishanten. If I get the triplet of South, that's not tenpai, but it is a better Ishanten also. That's also like cheatable. Or portable. Pretty good. Can't cheat at. Ugh. Shosong is always my favorite Cope Yaku. Good way to describe it. My favorite is San Anko. It's like, yeah, San Anko Toy Toy, my god, yeah! That's a great hand, right guys? Oh, cut the white now. Yeah, be no Yaku. Yeah. Until I get the south pawn. Wait. Okay, yeah, now... I haven't seen this win in a long time. The double Ipeco shape where the 2-pin or the 5-pin could be the pair. Oh fuck, please don't deal it. Come on, there's no way, right? Minzu is safe, he's going for a Manzu flush, guys. Don't emote the last place guy. I had to let him know. Where's the Mahjong Soul Police to arrest me, huh? Where's the FBI? I don't see any FBI agents on my door. All I see is my victory. Yeah. Good one. Nice victory. But sure, yeah. Kicking a guy where he's down. That was a tough one for him. Sorry, not sorry. Let's get some of these invaders and then move on to our next segment. That was nice. Was that two firsts? Two firsts? Not so bad. Got my points back and then some. And now it's time for everyone's favorite halftime segments in our Saturday show. Oh, the wrong one. There it is, Saturday halftime. Hello, it's been a while. Because last time we had a viewer ballot, and then the time before that I was at a tournament, so this is the first like Saturday halftime in a long time. If you're not familiar, this is when I go over the paid members from YouTube or Twitch and check out what replays that they have for us to show this time. Let's see. I think it's a NightGhoul game this time. Yeah. Play a little Guess the Cut with NightGhoul's replay. Thank you, NightGhoul, for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. And let's bring out the let's see, the Guess the Cut. Which one is it again? I always forget. Is it this one? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Bam! Let's bring out the Mahjong voter. And also the log. Hope you guys are doing alright in this fine Saturday morning for me. I feel alright, you know, considering I didn't get like that much sleep. And playing Mahjong is just a pleasant experience, you know, especially when you get first. When you get last, it's like the worst experience in the world. It's so bad. Hello, hello. I'm Roddy. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us in this special time. Start tracking on Twitch, YouTube. So I'm gonna open the polls here and reset the points. YouTube won last time. Let's make sure I win this time. I'm gonna open the polls. So say any tile or any move, just to check that the thing is working. Yeah. So what we're gonna do here, we're going to check out NightGhoul's replay and trying to guess what moves he's gonna do. With every discard, every call, Dama or Ricci, Pon or Chi, etc., etc. Looks like it's working, at least on the Twitch side. Hello? Where's YouTube? Come on, YouTube. Step it up. Oh, let me do it. Fine, I guess I'll do it myself. 7S. YouTube takes like 5 seconds to do. Okay, it looks like everything's working. Nice. Alright, I closed the poll. What replay are we gonna see? What POV are we gonna see from NightGhoul over here? E3 and E4 from my perspective. Some people are just born lucky, I guess, is what he says. A little bit of spoiler over here. What's it gonna be? Yeah, totally fine though. Yeah. So NightGhoul is playing the Silver Room, by the way. So make sure to tamper your expectations. We're not gonna see like anything crazy. Probably not. Instead, we're gonna be seeing crazy shit in the other direction. Where it's gonna be la pon la. You know. So how will NightGhoul fare in that kind of environment? Let's find out with this hand. Pretty cool hand. Let's see. Turn on effects though. There we go. Tuso. Okay. Polls are open for the Tuso. What are we going to discard here? What would you discard? What would a silver player discard? What would NightGhoul discard? So yeah, you could say 3Z, that's West, or you could just say West. Sha or Xia, like XIA or SHAA also work, pretty sure. So W does not work. You have to like type the whole word. You can't just say W. So sorry about that, Byakuyami. See you. Alright, looks like everyone's saying West, and generally I would agree with this. That said, this is a hand that you could totally cut the green here, and I think if I were to realize that, I think I would actually cut the green here. But West is like the standard cut for like most situations, so you'd probably cut the West if you're down here. What's it gonna be? West indeed. Looks like we're all correct. But yeah, this is one of those hands where it's just Pinfu anyway, so you might as well just cut the Yakuhai early so no one else gets it. Because you don't really need it. Okay, choose your favorite dragon. 50-50 on the green or white. What's it gonna be? This is the real spirit of Guess the Cut. Yeah, what's it gonna be, guys? Green or white? Do you cut the green because it's in your hand and you're like auto-clicking it, or do you cut the white because like you're just gonna cut whatever you draw anyway? Do you care about Ryuiso? You care about the all-green Yakuman? Cut the green first? Alright. Well, AI will a lot of times pick the green, but generally you shouldn't care whether you cut the green or white. I'm gonna say we cut the white. I'm gonna say we cut the white. I'm gonna go on a limb. Twitch and YouTube say green. What's it gonna be? All right. Well, you know, I'm wrong. I'm not a good enough player for this game. I don't understand the. No, it's really so. Yeah, he's playing against the all green Yakuman, of course. Yeah, my bad. Polls are open. Polls are open. Yeah. Now what do we cut? Probably the white dragon at this point. Unless we want to early cut Sakigiri, the 1-3 pin. That said, in this case, you might want to Sakigiri the white instead, because the white is more dangerous against the flush or toy that like Toyman is going for. That said, this is silver, so I don't expect no Yaku to appear a lot, but it's still possible. We'll see. Yeah. So I'm gonna say white as well. There it is. Yeah. So you didn't mention that anytime the word shows up in your chat, like it'll get picked up as a vote. So if you comment on like something, okay, this is a thing, right? 5 mod, do we chi or pass? Chi, pass, /skip. Do we chi the 5 mod? But yeah. So be careful with that. Like, like if you're commenting, like usually it won't matter. But like, yeah, if you could like wait for when the polls are like completely finished before you make a comment on your move, so that we don't get like double votes or anything. Yeah. So this is more likely a skip if you're. If you see like there's Pinfu and stuff, if you don't know that Pinfu exists, or like you just don't value the waiting on the 1 that much, then you could like chi the 5. I think a lot of like silver players would take the chi here. That said, I'm gonna say that NightGhoul is very principled, very menzen, I'm gonna get these points. I don't know, but he could chi. I'm gonna say skip. It's pretty close though. What's it gonna be? It was actually a skip, and he's rewarded for it. Oh my god. Let's go. Okay, so guess the cut now. What's it gonna be? 1-3 pin? Wow, that was really nice. Yeah. That would be a very hasty chi there. It would be a move that I would expect the silver player to do, but not one that I would suggest doing. Yeah, NightGhoul's better than that. Or at least, or maybe got lucky. We'll see. Maybe he's just a men's end style player. But yeah, that was definitely a good skip. That was definitely a good skip. Our weights wouldn't be big or good. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna say. I mean, generally you. This is tough, actually. Depends on your personality. I'll probably just say 1 pin. I'll say 1 pin, but the 3 pin I think is also fine. It's gonna be a 1 pin. Yep. So the difference there is if you cut the 3 pin first and then the 1 pin, generally that's safer since the 1 pin is like stays in your hand for longer, which is the safer tile. But it also gives less information to your opponents. Oof, unfortunate. Well, what are we gonna do? Keep in mind, so there is there is a Sanshoku here. There is a Sanshoku here if they really want it. If they want the Furiten Sanshoku, if they're like crazy. This is a South game, so it's not like... It's not the worst play in the world. It's just generally not the most reliable play, especially when you're already in first. So You give a Busan Menshan for a Fruity 10 Sanshoku on one side? No thanks. Right. But which one do you cut? If NightGhoul is willing to cut the 1-pin first, he's probably going to cut the 2-pin now. I'm going to say 2-pin. YouTube and Twitch are completely split on this both ways, so... But I'm going to say 2-pin. Nice, nice. So I get a real point. And YouTube and Twitch get half points. Only half point ahead. I'll make sure to take away that half point the next time you guys split up the vote like that. So it's fair. Yeah. Alright, so at this point, we gotta be thinking, does NightGhoul, like, care about the tile he's, like, holding? Generally, in Silver Room, I'm sure a lot of you remember, like, if you get to the point where, like, you care about the extra safe tile you're holding, yeah, usually the silver players will keep the 3-pin. Because generally it's the more useful tile, right? Except in this case, we don't actually have any need for it. Our hand's, like, complete anyway. So, yeah, I would say this is a 9-mon cut. But I'm open to be very impressed if NightGhoul cuts the 3-pin. What's it going to be? 9-mon? Indeed. So I think at this point, that's going to be very telling. That we might be seeing... Okay, we could cheat here. Do we cheat to get into Tenpai? If we cheat to get into Tenpai on the 2-mon, the 2-mon chi will give us 4-7 so and also a 1 so that is no Yaku. So we will not get our San Menshan. However, we will be in Tenpai for a Ryunmen weight. It's a 6-tile weight. And for a Tanyo hand that can just continue the game and pressure Toyman, who is trying to go for this Toy or whatever. I would chi. But if you don't chi, I think that's also fine. It's just like, what do you think like NightGhoul will do here? Do I go with my gut? I'm gonna say skip. Yeah, I'll say skip. I'll agree with YouTube and Twitch. What's it gonna be? Wow, he really did. Okay. But yeah, still waiting on this. Polls are open now for the green. Probably just gonna cut the green, right? At this point, I think our plan is like out in the open. I think we're just gonna Sumogiri. We're just gonna cut our draws until we get our Tenpai. Yeah, so let's just see it. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna close the polls. Okay, 2-pin again. I'm just, well, poll open again just in case anyone want to say 3-pin at this point. At this point, 2-pin is looking like the tile to keep if you want to, like, you know, to like be a little bit safer. 3-pin could still like, well, it's only like a little bit safe because it's only safe against Toyman, who's might be going for a flush anyway. Trust the plan, cut the 2-pin. Cut the 2-pin. And then we're gonna get another potential for chi. So technically this is a chi. Does anyone want to say they want a chi? The 1 so. It's like, ah, man, he discarded 2-mon. I have to get Tenpai for K10. I need to get this Tenpai no matter what, man. No, we're gonna skip. NightGhoul is definitely too principled for that. Okay, here we go. Polls are open now for the 3-mon. 3-mon. Or 3-pin. Kias NASA, thanks for the raid, by the way. Wait, hold on. I didn't get the raid message. I think my stream elements is just broken. What's up, Raiders? Hello. We're playing a little bit Guess the Cut. Good timing. Thanks, Valric, for shouting out Kias NASA. He's a Mahjong VTuber. Make sure to check her out. Yeah. Really fun to hang around. But yeah, for anyone who's just watching us, we're trying to guess the cut here, seeing which one of our lovely members, NightGhoul, will do in the silver room. Oh, sorry. My cough is still up. In this case, we're probably going to cut the 3-pin. I agree. We'll cut the 3-pin. Indeed, NightGhoul believes in efficiency. which might be the correct call here. Given that 3-mon could also just deal in, so maybe we'll hold back a little bit. But then probably we're gonna cut the 1-mon. I can't imagine we're gonna fold, right? So we'll probably cut the 1-mon, but anyone want to disagree? Leave your, voice that now, and your opinion will be shown on the graph to the side. What will it be? I think the 1-mon. I think we're probably just gonna cut the 1-mon though. I agree. Let's cut the 1-mon. That's a point for everyone here. Congratulations. I think our plan is pretty straightforward here. It's just gonna be a matter of whether we're gonna reach you or not at this point. I guess that's a choice. Hey. That is the choice, whether you want to keep the 3-mon or keep the 6-0. What's it gonna be here? Is no one fooled? Is no one fooled by this? Poison saying 5S. Interesting. I would say that there would be a mistake, but also it wouldn't be a mistake that I would not see. I could see that. I could see someone doing a 5S here. But yeah, this is definitely a 6S. 3-mon is still dangerous here. So you'd rather keep the extra 3-mon, I think. 6S, what's it gonna be? 6S indeed. You'd also generally you want to keep the wait, what? Did the points? That doesn't look right. I think Twitch should be. Did Twitch get one less point? I think we're all tied, right? I'm just gonna tie everyone. Yeah. I think I might have misclicked or something. All right. What's it gonna be now? I'm waiting for the pawn. I'm waiting for the 3-mon pawn. That's not gonna come. I'm just gonna make an executive decision to just continue on this until we get to the Ricci. Because I think at this point it's going to be very clear what our moves are going to be. 4-mon? Okay, that is a choice. The 4-mon. Yeah. What about the 4-mon? What about the 4-mon, guys? Would we keep the 3-mon and 4-mon? So, from my perspective, I would consider keeping both of them. And I would cut the 2 or 3-so. Or 6-so. That's what I would do. Because you can still get a tenpai without rocking the boat here and potentially dealing into Toyman, who is posturing to be looking for a flush slash toy. However, you could, from also another perspective, if you deal into a half flush without toy, it's only going to be two Han. Yeah, maybe you'll pay 2,600. So you could justify dealing into this. That said, I'll say 3-mon. I'll agree with YouTube here. I'll say 3-mon. That would be the cut I would make if I was in silver, I think. What's it gonna be? 4-mon? All right. Congratulations, Twitch. Now you're definitely ahead. Will that deal in though? It doesn't deal in. Okay. And Ichihime wasn't even in tenpai for a flush. Okay, all together now. Reach, but Ricci with what? Ricci with 3-mon, Ricci with 4-mon, either or. Ricci 3-mon. You must say Ricci 3-mon or Dama 3-mon. If you're going to say 3-mon or 4-mon, you must be Ricci or Dama. So Ricci 3-mon or Ricci or Dama 4-mon. Or Dama 3-mon. One of those. So, yeah. Make sure there's 2 parts to your answer here. Okay, so, yeah. Ricci with 3-mon, I think, makes sense. That makes sense in silver. I think, if this was against, non-silver opponents, I would probably just Dama. And I feel like Dama's, just in general, still fine here. But we're in silver, so we're going to Ricci. There it is. Let's go. not necessarily a bad move. It's just like a move that works better in silver because like this guy Ichihime Toyman is actually looking like a chump over here. I don't know. Could have like still have Toy or something. Don't want to underestimate them too much.
No.
But yeah, they're gonna deal in. It was going to happen for sure. I wonder what they had. Wait, what do they have? Chanta? Ew. Ew, but they had 2 Dora. Okay. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just like, ew. Wait, didn't they have Tenpai? Wait. What? They had Tenpai. Wait, what? Why did they cut the 8? That doesn't make any sense. Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's a Silver Ichi player. It's a polecat. We're just gonna move on. They wanted the Sean pawn on 9S 9P. Okay, yeah. True. They wanted that instead of just winning on the 9P. I shouldn't laugh too hard. Okay, I can't. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. It's just everyone's learning here, right? All right. Polls open for the 7, so. Oh God. Sorry. Give me a. I think I'm gonna need my asthma pump over here. So sorry. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, my asthma has been like, acting up. I haven't gotten the chance to go to the doctor yet. We'll soon though, surely. Anyway, yeah, which Arntal you want to get rid of here? I mean, you could also cut the 1. That's not so bad. I think we're all completely split. It looks like on the YouTube and Twitch side. I'm just gonna say, ooh, this is tough. Well, if they've watched like a Crow 77 video or my like beginner video, then they'll cut 1 mod. I'm gonna say they cut 1 mod. Yeah, looks like YouTube agrees. Cut 1 mod. Ooh, nice. Okay, so YouTube got a half point earlier, so they get now their half point is now full point. Twitch still has 13 and a half essentially. Okay, so this pawn is not good. This pawn is not a good pawn. However, it's possible. So, do you want a pawn? I don't think we've seen from NightGhoul that he's a real, pawn cat, This is looking like a skip from everyone, looks like. Indeed, and I agree. Indeed, it is a skip. So, point for everyone there. Let's not waste too much time on that. 9 pin. Polls are open for the 9 pin. It's possible we can keep the 9 pin. It is possible. But probably we would just see the 1 mon and 9 pin as like relatively equal, even though the 1 mon I think is like actually a little worse than the 9 pin. Because like if you like wait with a 1 mon, like you're gonna be like overlapping with a 4/5 eventually. Yeah, you could cut the west. I think like if it's just a terminal, it's probably just a 9 pin. Let's see. Nice. Good on everyone. Got that right. Don't think we're gonna cheat or pawn anything. 1 mon, I'm just gonna say we cut that. East we can't pawn. Okay, 1 so is a tile. Let's see. What do we do with the 1 so here? Do we keep it? Surely we keep it, right? And then we cut the east or west. So So if they notice that the west has been mostly cut, even though it's our win, we cut it. Unless they want to be like extra safe and keep an extra safe tile. I mean, that's possible. Then you would throw to the east. I think that's not very necessary though, considering we also have the south, so we're going to be pretty safe. So we could cut the west here. Let's do it. Ooh, we're actually cutting the east. Okay, no one got that. We're all like too efficiency pilled. For NightGhoul anyway. He wants to keep the west. Maybe he didn't notice. Maybe he didn't notice, or maybe he just really wants that safe tile. We'll see. Well, we'll see how much he really cares about this safe tile now. Pulls are open for the one so. At this point, it could be cheat toy. You have 4 pairs, so you might cut the west at this point, or if you're really gunning for the cheat toy and like nothing else, you could cut the 5 so or something. 5 so or 4-1. I would probably still keep the 4-5, just in case this is a regular hand. You never know. You might draw a 3 so. Yeah, probably the west at this point. Probably we're just gonna cut either both of them anyway, and we'll not in any particular order. Kind of the west here. All right, but then the answer is gonna be okay. Well, this pawn. Do we make the 7-so pawn for Toy Toy? We have 4 pairs now. Do we have the pawn cat blood in us? NightGhoul, you're out there watching. Are we a true pawn cat? Do we go for the pawn? I don't think so either. I think we're gonna skip. Yeah, we're gonna skip. And green, I'm just gonna make the decision we cut the green. Oh shit. Wait, what? We were all gonna say green, right? We were all gonna say green. Like, why would you cut the east to west and then cut the one now? That's a little bit weird, right? I'm not bugging here, right? We were all gonna say green. Yeah, we were gonna say green. Yeah, so sorry about that, but like, no way. One bam, you're lying. Stop lying out there. There's no way any of you would say one so. By the way, one bam is not like one of the official names of this of this voter. Maybe I should include it. One bam. It's just funny to see it like typed out like that. 5 mon. Okay, well, now do we cut the green? It's like kind of confusing why we cut the 1-so in the first place. So, I mean, is it just because we want to like slim down? If we want to slim down, then maybe we cut the 5 also. Or maybe we just hate pencha. Maybe we're just cut another 1-so. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think you keep the pencha because like, what else are you gonna use really? I mean, Green Dragons feels like natural, but like, why did we keep the 1-so then? Maybe it was like an auto cut. Maybe it was just like pre-moving that. I'm gonna say Green Dragon nevertheless. Okay, no, we just hate the 1-so. We just hate Penchon. We hate Penchon, and we hate this pair Penchon. Okay, that was it. Fair enough. That's just in my mind. This is just kind of like a fold, though. If it's like, we're gonna get rid of our shape like that. 3 mines up. I think at this point you cut the 2, right? If you cut the 1-1, you have to cut the 2. The real trick here is they're going to Nagashi Mangan. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You might be onto something. You might be really onto something here. The Nagashi Mangan. Imagine. I'm still gonna say 2-so. That's the choice of YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, Nagashi Manga's done. Nagashi Mangan. That would be crazy though. Like a submission with the Nagashi Mangan attempt. That would be hilarious. Alright, we have Tanyo-ish, I guess. This is a choice now. Polls are open. South is completely safe. Green, it deals into a Tonki ways. Like a 1-chance Tonki wait. So pretty unlikely. I mean, you could also throw the 1 pin. I I think the choice is really green or south. Probably green. Probably green unless you like were really worried about that Tonki. Which you might. So like you could say south. I'm gonna say green though. That's gonna be the choice of YouTube and Twitch, or Twitch is halfway between green and one pin. What's it gonna be? South. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good too. I like the south here. The sand isn't really gonna win probably at this point, so might as well not take the chance. So this is a chi. If we still plan on winning, we have to chi this. If we don't chi this, we're not gonna win. So do we chi? You don't have to specify what you chi with. Just say chi or pass. Because like that ends up being like a little bit too complicated for a voter. Yeah, chi would be interesting. I think if we chi though, we're still waiting on another 6-mon, which is going to be a hell wait. So even if you can like safely get into each on 10 or like 10-pi, it's going to be extremely rare that you actually win, and you have to like cut all these. You have to cut the 1 pin at some point. You could maybe cut the 7-8 though. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna say skip. We say skip, and that was actually a point for YouTube. Twitch didn't say that. All right, what's it gonna be though for the 4-mon? Probably south again. Probably south again. This is a south or green, south green, or we don't have any other safe tiles, do we? It's probably just south. And that's what the majority of people are going to say. South is the play. I wonder what NightGhoul is going to do once we don't have safe tiles, though. If we cut this green and then we still don't have safe tiles. Okay, now we have the 8-mon. Polls are open. Polls are open now for the 2-mon. Okay, so 8-mon is completely safe and just passed. But otherwise, the next safest tile was the green. So it just depends on like whether he's like autopiloting this and just cuts the green. Maybe still like cares about the 8 shape. Like this is, just like it's really hard. It's really hard in these situations if you're like not used to folding and stuff, where it's just like, oh, but it's such a pretty shape, 7-7-8, such a pretty shape. But like, are you gonna win with this hand? Probably not at this point. You should just pull the safest tile. I'm gonna say 8-mon. Twitch is actually saying green dragon. Interesting. But that is the choice for YouTube as well. And it looks like me and YouTube are correct. Sorry, Twitch. Looks like you gotta step up your game a little bit. NightGhoul is very strong. He's gonna go for the safest tile. I mean, like before, they went for the, Okay, technically this is a pawn. So polls are open for the pawn or pass on the 7-mon. But yeah, they discard the south before. When like the south helped their hand more than the green, they discard the south even though they had a pair of them because it was safer. It was Genbutsu, so I imagine they're just like a kind of hard folder kind of guy, which is good in this case. Yeah, we're gonna skip. I think it's safe to say if we're not gonna take that one, we're not gonna take any cheese unless it's like 10-pi. Probably. Well, actually, we have several choices here for a safe tile. Point for everyone, by the way, from the last one. This one isn't even needed. Yeah, the white. Definitely the white would be better, but the 7-mon is also safe, so you can cut the 7-mon and it's fine. It's just like if you want to get back into 10-pi, it's still possible. And like you could even get to a Cheetoy 10-pi or something. So you would still keep the 7-mon. But I would say white, yeah. We'll say he does the best move. White. Nice. I think at this point... okay. Now what? 7-mon? We cut 7-mon? It's like, that's the next safest tile. If we believe in this hand still somehow, I don't know. But we didn't want to call. We just wanted to like have this Menzen. We would keep the 8. and then cut the green because we could still chi for like 2 6s, I guess. It's really, really narrow. I would say probably we cut the 7-mon here. What's it gonna be though? Okay, the green is actually the correct answer, so that's Twitch's answer. I believe that's a half point. So they're up to a full point now. Yeah. It's a little bit behind Twitch. But congratulations, Twitch, for catching up. For real. And then 4-pin, what's it gonna be? Probably gonna cut the 4-pin at this point. We have to push at some point. I mean, do we? I think we were fine cutting the 7-7, but you know, maybe NightGhoul is seeing something that I don't. But yeah, the 4P just passed, so the 4P is completely safe. We're gonna cut the 4P, be on our way, and we got a point there. Holes are open now. What's it gonna be? Which safe tile do you want to keep? Or do you want to throw? 4-mon, 7-mon. Tuso is not safe, I think. Yeah, I really don't think Tuso is safe. Right? Yeah, definitely not. Right? I'm pretty sure it's not. Also, ASO. Yeah, we got a lot of options now. I think I would cut. I would probably cut 4-mon. Since that's just literally just passed, and like they didn't cheat or anything. So I will cut 4-mon personally. I'm gonna say 4-mon, but Twitch is gonna say 1-pin, and YouTube's gonna say ASO. Okay. 4-mon is gonna be 4-mon though. No, 8-so. Okay, nice one, YouTube. Okay, YouTube is on a tear this time. YouTube has, like, the eye. Which I don't. Clearly. I don't know. Maybe you still believe in Chitoi Tenpai. I think at this point it doesn't really matter, right? Probably just cut the north. We're just waiting to see what was happening here. Like, what's going to happen with our Riichi player? Is this a Yakuman? Is that what this is? Did we get tricked? Yeah. We're not going to get into Tenpai, so it's safe cut solely. Just pick your favorite safe tile. I'm going to say the north. YouTube is split on north and 2-mon. Which give me an opportunity. Here we go. Oh, they actually did say 2-mon. All right, nice one, YouTube. Dang, YouTube really has the silver plays going. Well, you know, it doesn't matter at all at this point. Like they're essentially equal. Although you could argue North is actually like, you know, it's safer because like this guy could technically be in 2-mon Tenpai. No, actually it's impossible. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. 3-4. Okay, whatever. One more. Do we keep the Dora just for fun? Or do we cut the north? Yeah, or do we cut it? All the different choices here for safe tiles. Doesn't really matter too much. Red and deal into Kami. Okay, that would be hilarious. Yeah, that'd be so funny. It could actually happen. If we cut into red, if we cut red, like this could be a Chitoi Tenpai on our left. I'm gonna say we cut the north though. Indeed, we cut the north. Yeah, Twitch was going for the Hail Mary, saying that we cut the red. Okay, there it is. There it is. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, they didn't even need the Dora. I mean, you know what? What'd you expect? Yeah. At some point, it was a little bit too easy, you know? It got a little bit too easy. Just like constantly discarding, you know, just like playing like a safe defense when we have like so many different options. Yeah. It had to be a Yakuman. It had to be the meta. The meta, we have to believe in the Yakuman. Congratulations, though. To that guy. I can't read his name. I think it's like Yeah, some kind of combination. Yeah, it's not Haitei. Haitei and Rinshan Kaiho are two different Yaku. They're actually incompatible. Haitei is specifically the last tile in the wall, the living wall, not the dead wall. Yeah. Thank you, NightGhoul, for donating your replay, by the way. Appreciate it. That was fun. We'll do, Guess the Cut more often. Yeah. Because, hold on, let me just, mark his replay a little bit. And if you would like to also donate your own replay for Guess the Cut on a later Saturday halftime segment, you could do that by by subscribing on Twitch or joining the membership on YouTube. Join the podcast. Yep, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting again. Appreciate it. That was fun. All right, let's go back to Mahjong, though. I haven't seen NightGhoul around lately, I think. So maybe he's off out, living his best life out there somewhere. Well, make sure to put his name in, just in case. Wants to see his whatchamacallit? His Guess the Cut segment. What to do here? Got the red here. Can't wait for my GTC. Did you just post it? Let's see. Or oh, you posted it. Oh, okay. I actually missed yours. Yeah. I forgot about yours. I'm sorry, Rika. I should have given you priority here. I hope you'll forgive me for my mistake. It's fine. Yeah. Generally want to be nice to the people that don't give guess the cuts or haven't done so. A new subscriber. Since I don't do guess the cuts that often. I only do it once a week. Not even. More 3 times a month. So I need to make sure I prioritize the people that really support the channel. Okay, interesting. Don't know what's going on over here. And so I think I'm just okay with folding this. My weights are all really bad. I still have 3-pin as a safe tile. And West. I'm just worried that 3-pin could still deal in to the Toyman player. It's going for a Tanyao. Going for a Tanyao and the dealer, so could also have some Dora to make it more spicy. So I do want to be careful to not deal in willy-nilly. 9 mana is going to be really unlikely, though. Maybe Wednesday should have the halftime? Yeah, I've been thinking that, too. We'll try it. The original reason why I didn't do it was because, Wednesday was, was not a day I usually streamed for a bit, and then I started streaming on Wednesdays quite a bit. And so I didn't have as many viewers during that time slot, but maybe it's okay now. I don't know. I think I get a decent amount on Twitch at least. On YouTube it's it's a little down compared to a Saturday. Pain Folly, hello, by the way. And anyone else just joining us? Ooh. Yeah, cut the 8 so here. I see you, Damikos. And Humanitar. Anyone else has joined us during Guess the Cut segment? I had to lock in be my announcer guy, when Guess the Cut's going. Yeah, this is a real... There's no pawns. These are all cheese. And I'm just hanging out, I guess. Waiting for someone to deal in. Yeah, if you see these like this flow here, like I wasn't getting into Senpai no matter what. Like this is so bad. Okay. Hope they don't get Haite. Alright. 3-6 man, sure.
気にするな
That is a little bit of a loss. It's East 1, it's fine. But yeah, that guy had like Dora and he had his dealer seat, so it makes sense that he would just go for it. Ishanten already for Pinfu? Sure? Sure, why not? Maybe if you squint hard enough, it's also Tanyao. Do you want to give it that chance too? Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X was a fun game. Played that a bunch. I know it got remade. I never actually finished it, but I played it like a lot. Like definitely like over 100 hours. You know, for a game I didn't finish. It was just a game I really enjoyed. I guess that's just the case for me, like playing like open world games. Like at some point I just like I do like have fun just like exploring the place, and to me that's just the game, and I don't actually mind not finishing the game after that. Okay, we're gonna fold here with my West, with my Karagiri. Yeah, I'm folding a pair of Wests from my hand. Yeah, so guys, don't worry. I am just like you. I am folding. I am nowhere near Tenpai at this moment. Damn it. Jig is up. I am going to push. I'm going to push a little bit more. And I'm going to keep my strongest weights for 4-7 mon and 5-8 so. Could deal in, but we'll keep it. Never beat the story, but I did solo the multiplayer super boss. Yeah. Maybe I'll just look up the cutscenes on YouTube. Because I don't think I want to play it again. I don't know if I would want to play that kind of game again, you know? Like a giant ass like open world RPG that's mostly side quests. Alright, here we go. Beach.
トレースオン
Nope. I tried, guys. I tried. My weight wasn't that good. A lot of the 5-sos did come out already. But I believe the Akka was still in play. I could have gotten the Akka 5-so. Unfortunate. This is just a flush. What do you think? Maybe I'll get an Akka. I guess that's the only thing I could maybe consider. Yeah, Richinomi, huh? I'm just gonna commit to the flush. I think the flush is good. If I get like just one more Yakuhai pair, then I'll have 3 pawns potential. Pair up something else as well. Okay, this the 4 is connected to the Dora. If I get an Akka and then a Dora, that's just as good as a Honitsu. Yeah. Or I could pawn. I think pawning the West is a little bit premature. If the next West comes out, then I'll do it. But I would much rather pawn the East, not only because it's a Yaku, it gives me that 1 extra Han to get up to 3 Han. Okay, now I can pawn. At some point I'll probably cut the 9. Okay, we'll do it now. We don't care for Chanta here. Chanta's Such a meme. Half outside. No, 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 no. Why would we make our weights worse for just one extra Han? All honors. That's someone with dreams out there. I like the way you're thinking, Humanitar. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. I might go for wins. Yeah, I might go for wins. Wins might be good if I get the north. Okay, not anymore. We'll just go for a normal hand. So, by the way, with this, actually, I was keeping the one pin because, like, it could have been helpful for a little bit. Now it's actually not helpful, but it was helpful for a little bit. Okay, hopefully it doesn't deal in. It did. It didn't. Nice. I'm wondering why this. Why did I put this song in this playlist? I should have probably been like a Rishi song or something. Oh well. Fox News, hello, hello. Hi, Corona. Oh god. Waiting on the same thing, huh? San Anko, no. Nice. Oh wow. This hand is very powerful theme energy, yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. This is still my chill playlist. This is my this is just like my background. I think this song is in the wrong playlist. Yeah, sure. We'll just keep our honor tiles. Aw. Okay. Well, we'll see what we get from these honor tiles. Probably just gonna cut them though. At this point, just literally just doesn't matter which one I cut. Although, you know, I did check my statistics at some point, and I remember noting that that like my Yaku for the white dragon versus red dragon versus green dragon were unbalanced. I think I got like red dragon more often or something. It was one of those. I think I got red dragon more often than like the others, and I think that's because I just literally discard from left to right. So like the red dragon would come out last, and like so that means if there's any dragon I randomly get more often, it's the red one. So I just like try to mix up like maybe I'll discard backwards or discard for the middle sometimes, and then I think Ahatsu ended up being like my more common tile now. Or that one dragon is superior, says Chinman TV. You might have a point there. Maybe you're onto something. Hey, Dark Investor, hello. I'm okay with keeping 2 pawns. 2 pawns and a 2-pin weight? We'll try that. I am new and your video have been helpful, but I have a question. Is it bad to fish too hard for hand like all triples or all doubles? Depends on the situation. So I'm not gonna say it's outright bad, but definitely if you're starting out, you should aim for Ricci hands more often than not. You should aim for just any hand. Like being in Tenpai, being able to win a hand is more important generally than having a special Yaku. Generally. That said, like if you don't have any Dora, you know, if like you don't have any other Yaku, like you don't have Tanyo, you don't have Pinfu, if you just Ricci, then you might not get that much. Yeah. Frenzy Senpai with the raid with 11 viewers. Thank you so much. What's up? What's up? I don't think I've seen your stream, but I hope you had a great stream. Maybe I'll check you out later. Master 1 raid. Nice, nice, nice. How are your games go then? Breaking into ad break. Yeah. GG. The Twitch ads can be stopped. But yeah. So if you're going to force a hand, you do so when you're when the hand that you would get otherwise is not very good. So for example, if you have a hand that is like not going to be worth many points because you don't have an Adora, then like getting the value via a Yaku makes sense. Like forcing like a triplet or something, or like a Chitoy. Chitoy especially, like you would do if you don't really have any. What is with this guy? Sanako again? What's going on? What the heck is going on? Sanako is like a really rare Yaku. Like twice in one game is crazy. Sure, whatever. Yeah. Another reason why you'd focus, like force the Yaku is if you want like an open hand and the weights that you have, like for like your otherwise normal hand, is like really bad. So if you have a weight like this, like a 7-8, like this is stopping me from considering a flush. Maybe if I didn't have this, maybe I would consider a flush, but because I have a nice two-sided weight here, I would consider this to be much better when I go for a Ricci. You know, I want to use this good shape. So I can't use that shape if I go for like Toy all triples or Honitsu half flush. You know, I have to go for like a more normal hand to keep that weight. So if you have like good weights like this, you shouldn't give that up for like your forced Yaku hand. Anyway, hello everyone. I hope the ads treated you well. Anyone who just joined us, hi, I'm Rockstar. I play Mahjong sometimes. I have a YouTube channel too. Hey. Frenzy Senpai, it looks like a Mahjong streamer. How your games go? Chika Ito, hello. Good to see you. Oh man. I feel like I should push this since I am behind, but I'm also not behind by that much. Mercy is gone because you thought the raid didn't go through. What? Huh? Okay. Guess, Twitch shenanigans? Sure. I don't know how I'm gonna actually finish this hand, though. If I try. But I also, like, my folding isn't even that good anyway. Yeah. Prioritize Senpai first, then if the opportunity comes, then fish a little. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Definitely. Like, there are some times when, like, you have no choice but to go for value because you're like really behind and it's all last. This hand is so bad. This hand is terrible. I think I'm more likely to just fold this hand. I don't know how this hand is going to actually work. Very least I have 8-so here, which was Sushi before, now is Genbutsu. I don't know. 9-pin is like close to the Dora. Oh my god. Chitoy? Is Chitoy my only hope? Chitoy might be my only hope here. 7 pairs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't cut the 2 mod. At the very least, I'm still in striking distance of 3rd. Like, a decent chance of getting 2nd. If I get lucky in the next South round. Good luck drawing rocks. Thanks, 3-Face Lair. Have a good Saturday if you're leaving. Bam, bam, bam. Gotta do this one. Frenzy's some famous world record holder COD gamer. Went from East 1, Expert 1 to Master 1 in 1 week. Dang. That's awesome. Yeah. Gamers unite under one umbrella. Mahjong. It all comes back to Mahjong. Got the 8 here. Okay, well, so this doesn't suit the mood here. We're in a really tense situation. We're in 4th, we're in East 4. We need to get some points. Oh, this is one of the songs that could get copyright struck. I don't know. We'll see. It's just like by like scammers on YouTube. That's like so annoying, bro. If I was on Twitch, I would definitely not care. This is more efficient and still gives me upgrade opportunities, so we'll keep this one. And somehow we got into Tenpai. Not good Tenpai. Yeah, let's... I don't feel like going for Richinomi here. If we can grab the Dora... Oh, that's unfortunate. If we can grab the Dora, then we have Pinfu. No, this is the tense playlist now. Okay, there we go. There's also a chance I could have gotten Tanya if I got into the 3-pin, which I think would have been worth reaching. It's like maybe there's like a chance for like Sanship or something, and like there kind of was. I don't know if I could have taken it though. Boom. That's huge. Ricci, Pinfu. Do we have anything else? Nope. Not as huge as I would have liked, but I wouldn't have wanted that if I didn't Dama for a bit. Still in a tense situation. We could do it though. We could do it. We always believe in the Yakuman, at least for a little bit. Okay, Yakuma's dead. Thank you for crushing my dreams, Yoshi2784. Dude, man, what is going on? Okay, pretty good. 360 Tomaton Way plus a Tonki on the Dora. If it came to one or the other, I'll probably take the Nobuton. Unless the Nobuton ends up being like not that good. If it's only like 5 tile, like 4 tiles. 5 tiles I might still take. I don't know. Well, at that point the red is just so much more value. I think even with 5 tiles, I think I'll if it's not 6 tiles, if it's not the full 6 tiles, I think I'll just do the Dora wait. We'll see if that comes down to it. Yeah, anyone have like Thanksgiving plans? My fellow Americans? Anyone cooking for Thanksgiving? Anyone stuffing their turkey? Anyone like banning turkey from their house in general? Because turkey actually sucks anyway. Like who would want to eat that? We only eat turkey because like that's like a bird that like exists in America. Okay. Oh god. Now there's too much fruity tin around the Sosu. I'll get rid of it. This is just chun, yeah. We're gonna chun. We're gonna chun it up. Cheer opponent to Tenpai, and then wait on the chun. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to my grandparents' place. My grandparents are like getting pretty old there, so gotta make sure we spend as much time as we can. Sure. This? Yeah. This is 5200. This is actually a 40 food roll. Because Yakuhai pair plus the Tonki weight plus the Yakuhai triplet. Okay, or you know. Saying it was a 5200 roll and it was a little bit ambitious, yeah. I admit, yeah. It was only on the red, which anyone could have had. Alright, whatever. Go for Pinfu again. Put the white here. Keep the north. Yeah, dude, but I'm waiting for my Rise to Saint rank. I mean, guys, I got 2 first year. It might actually happen this time. It might actually happen. I don't know, man. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about my Mahjong. I don't know about you guys. Because I've been watching people like, you know, like watch my videos and like, you know, get like so strong so fast. I'm like, I'm so happy for you. And then I look back at my rank. I'm like, I wish that was me. I wish I was the one killing it with my rank ups. Like, damn it, I could do that too. You know, it's just gonna take a little bit, okay? Oh god, this is really heavy hand all of a sudden. I'm working on it. I think I've like made some like pretty good adjustments in my play. We'll keep the Dora though. Keep the Dora and cut the 5 here. Hey Chica, thank you for following the channel by the way on Twitch. Appreciate it. Is Chica actually a Mahjong player? I know she's like streamed Mahjong at some point. When's the last time she streamed Mahjong? Every time I see her stream, it's always like an MMO or something. Okay, nice, sure. Keep it, I guess. This is Dorataki. We're way on the Dorataki this time. 678 Sanshoku. Punished a little bit punished. We were gonna use the Dora anyway. This is gonna be our pair. We didn't need the 5-mon pair. Unless, I don't know. Let's look at it now. Chica needs to find her way back to Mahjong. Well, Mahjong isn't going anywhere, so still play, but I'm demoting to expert. I don't know the lore here. I thought Chica was like Saint rank or something. Is an expert like really far down? Am I opening a wound here? Apologies if so. I'm just like trying to get my facts straight here. At the one so. She finally have a 2-door hand. Let's go. Here we go. We believe in the 4-pin. The 4-pin's still out there. Well, good luck on your demotion to expert, Chica. Good luck down there. I pray to God that that's not going to be me. That I'll never be like... I'll never be in that position where I have to like... be an expert again. Never again, bro. I don't want to play against gold bros ever again. I've gotten too used to playing in Jade, you know. Jade is my comfort zone. Like, if I'm not in Jade, then, like, who am I? But see, yeah, even, like, if I get Celestial, I'll be like, seriously, who am I? Am I really gonna play in Throne Room games, like, from now on? Like, probably not. I'll probably do the Navi toss and, like, just make an ult and, like, climb all the way back into Jade. Liliarity, thank you for following the channel. Appreciate it. On Twitch. I've seen your stream, I think, once before, too. Hello, fellow Mahjong players. I don't want to play against Gold Rose ever again. Meanwhile, the DV's viewer battles. Well, that's different. Viewer battles are different because, you know, the... actually, maybe something like this. Because it's not a gold room, it's not a gold ranked stakes and stuff, and it's Tonfusen. Hello. So I'm fine playing gold players in the context of a friendly game. But like if it's not that, then yeah, I don't want to actually play in the gold room. No thanks. Are Throne Room games any fun? I don't know. That's Navitas. You don't get any hints in the Throne Room games, which is really funny. It's really funny that Jade Room still has hints, but Throne Room games don't. I really need this hand to work, like, soon. Like, the Pinfu just has not been showing up. This is, like, almost Nagashi Mangan. Let's cut the 5 now. Cut the 5 now. And then the 1, and then we'll go for a perfect Ishan 10. Perfect Ishan 10 that isn't even... That's only waiting on 1 tile now. Let's cut the 5 now. Did deal in? Okay, we're good. Five mon. Please don't deal in. Nice. This is all just in case the Arshimocha wants to actually reach E. So we're going to keep all the safe tiles we can for him. That's something. Dora Tonki? That's not supposed to work. You're supposed to, like, wait for someone else to win, like me. Damn it. I'm gonna play, like, 5 Throne games and call it good? Yeah, sure. Whenever you get to Saint rank, sure. That might be mine, too. Yeah. I mean, could be a fun video, I guess. It's like, watch the Saint Rig player play in Throne Room first time. I can imagine the thumbnail. No. Oh. I kind of wanted Sanshoku, but maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need it. I believe in a different hand here. Clearly this is Sananko. Yeah. Clearly this is Sananko. Like, dude, there have been 2 Sanankos like this game. Like, at that point, what's the third one? 8mon here. Let's go. Oh, Steve can't sleep. Got Master 1. I saw your old chat message. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's a different world up there. So yeah. Don't be too afraid of D-ranking. It's 50 foo. It's 50 foo. You know? Yeah, don't worry. It's 3 Dora, 3 Ura. Don't worry about it. It's Ipatsu? No, it's not Ipatsu. Yeah, I could count Fu. Yeah. I could count Fu. I could count to 12. It gives me more reason, like just like a nonsense reason to make like terrible plays like I'm doing right now. I mean, at that point, like, do you like cut two so and like really go for the Sananko? Like, I guess that was a play. I would have had it. Funnily enough. I would have had the Sananko. Cut 6A at the start? That makes sense. I can see that. Say it didn't really have a whole value associated with it. Confirmation by SUP, yeah. I have 50 Fu, it's fine. If I get like 1 Uradora, then it's 3200 on Ron or 40 Futsumo. Why is it difficult to understand the player's seat itself? Because of nonsense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, we're gonna get the 7-so now. Maybe I should have really went for the Sananko. Like, what's the point of waiting of a Kanchan here? I didn't see the 2 into the Ryankan. That would have been interesting, at the very least. Still not a good hand. Relying on Sananko just sucks. Oof, am I gonna deal in? Will the Yakuban keep the triple ones? There's almost no way that was happening. Alright. Nice. Got the 5. Got the red 5. Sure. Still in a terrible situation here. I'm gonna cut the 8 here so that we can maybe get a flush or something. Play for value when you're in the dealer's seat. Don't play for, like, why would I want to like continue this seat like for like a one-on hand just so I have to win another one? No way. Yeah, so we're gonna go for a flush this time. This is when forcing a Yaku makes sense. Ideally, it'll be a full flush. Sure. I mean, I guess it could have also just been Itsu. But at that point, I'd just go for the flush, right? I could get a pair easily with the east or south. And the north. Let's go. Let's go. 9 gates. Yeah, we're quite a ways from that. We have 3 pairs though. Maybe we can get Cheetoy. I don't know though. Getting pretty close there. I'm gonna cut the north. Someone might be holding on to the north. I'm gonna hold on to the eastern green. No, it doesn't give me a Yaku anyway. Never say never, guys. Never say never. The Yakubai is not happening, but... I don't know. Oh, come on. It's just despair all around. A manga it is. Can I get a manga with this hand? I think I can. Get the east first. Only just because I could actually use everything else. This is just a safe talent to me. I'm not like in this situation. I'm so far down. I can't really use the North as a Yakuhai. Can you kill him? Can you like destroy his ass? That's okay. Well, he didn't get the. If that was a Hanuman, if that was a Hanuman, yeah, I would have been third. I got unlucky. Unlucky, so to speak. Yeah, sure. Well, we just lost all our progress from today. That's fine. We'll just get it back. Dude. Oh, what a game. Everyone was getting like such crazy hands. I guess I could have went for crazier hands myself. Didn't have a lot to work with though. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm like munching on a bunch of almonds right now. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, what was it? Back when I was in college, peanuts used to be like a big part of my diet because like I was like obsessed with like the price to ounce ratio, and peanuts like gave like an absurd amount of calories for like how little they cost. I'm like, so my stupid like 19-20-year-old brain was like I could eat a whole like whole meal's worth of calories with just like a quarter pack of peanuts. I would get them unsalted, yeah. So I just and preferably dry roasted as well. I just really like the taste of a peanut. They're really nice. Every once in a while. But the problem became like, you know, I ended up relying on them a little bit too much. And I seriously like just sometimes ate only peanuts as like a meal, and that just kind of like fucked me over. Like that's just not something you should do. Yeah, didn't feel good in or out. Woof. Cut this 8-9 pin now. Maybe we'll go for a flush. I don't know, but I'll probably keep the 5-6. Just go for a normal hand, maybe. Pinfu? Could still be Pinfu. That's fine. It's a little bit weird. But yeah. So that was one of my upgrades. You know, I started like from like from like nothing. Just like, what's the bare minimum I can get away with and like survive? So I can like save the most amount of money. And just like, okay, peanuts are not like, they don't have enough sustenance for me, like me to like survive off of. So you know what I did? I upgraded to almonds. I just ended up eating a lot of almonds. You know, there's like probably like some calcium in there or something. Peanuts are pretty common as a beer snack. We always bought them as a child for that salted crunchy feeling. Yeah. I remember like eating the whatchamacallit. Oh wait, hold on. This is tough. Oh, this is Pinfu. Just Pinfu. South is their Yaku. Riso is safe. There's full fold. How about Nakasuchi? How about Nakasuchi and then see where it goes. Maybe I'll cut the 5 mon. 5 mon later. Okay, now I know that South is safe, so we'll cut that one. Just wanted to wait and see on that one. Because I feel like this is just a really nice Tenpai hand. Even if it's not going to be like a great winning hand. Almonds are a little drier. Yeah. I mean, I like them both. I like them both. I'm just like, you know, almonds are meatier. Yeah. They have more of like a crunch. Which I like. Oh. Punished. I guess I could have done 2 so. Nah, no way. No way, man. My heart said south. So I was gonna cut the south no matter what. Peanut butter and tortilla roll-ups with honey drizzle. I can get some honey packets from the cafeteria breakfast place. Ooh, that sounds good, yeah. At some point, like, I lived too far from the cafeteria of my college campus, so, like, I couldn't, like, do that. I think that was, like, the beginning of my downfall, of my, like, where, like, I was definitely eating more nutritiously when I had access to the school cafeteria. And then when I didn't, like, it was just like, maybe I could just eat nothing. Maybe I could have a sandwich with, like, bread and salami and kale. And that's it. I seriously ate that. I can't believe I ate that shit. It took me forever to put, like, well, eventually I put mayonnaise on it. And then it took me forever to be like, nah, it needs cheese. And then I just, like, I got to the point where, like, I just have a sandwich now. But I started with less than a sandwich. And I actually ate that shit. I was such an idiot. Well, you know, live and learn, right? This is time to, like, you know, experiment. Were we really in college if we didn't boil hot dogs in an electric kettle? Boil hot dogs? Electric kettle, huh? Is that an American thing? I don't think that's an American thing. Or, like, what part of America is that, if it is? I would never think to do that. Is that a UK thing? Do you have electric kettles in there, all over the place? But, you know, I could also believe, no, you were just at a place with an electric kettle. It also works. People don't have kettles? I don't have a kettle. It's American dorm food kind of thing. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't have an electric kettle anyway. I just have like a normal like kettle. You just like put it over the stove. It's like the second thing you get after a microwave. I don't know, man. I've lived fine without it. I don't drink tea a lot though. Cheap. Watch this. Boom. Yeah. Let's go. Sanshoku, Chanta, Chun. Okay. Okay, it's just Chun now. Chun Dora. Oh, but it could still be Chanta, Sanshoku, Chun, and Dora. So yeah, mixed triple sequences, half outside, Red Dragon, and Dora. Easy. Easy. The 9 mod's still out there. We can still grab it. In fact, I could still cheat it. I could still cheat and then cut the 9 pin. I'm definitely gonna do that. Opponent's no Yaku. I almost pulled. Holy shit. I almost made a terrible mistake. Oh, come on. Get 2 of them? Chi? You're actually waiting on the last 8 pin? One chance? I'll push this until like a really unsafe tile shows up. Like this one? Yeah, that one's too much. I think that one's too much. I don't want to push against dealer. Yeah, hold on, let me concentrate on this. Riso, Suji versus just cut north. Just cut north. Just in case. 4 pin. That's... Oh shit. Chun. Okay. 4 pin looks okay. I wouldn't mind cutting 4 pin. Because it's sushi on one side, and then the other side is a 1 chance. Actually, the other side is also sushi. Yeah. It's Nakasushi. This is really good. Don't benefit from the chi there. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it could have been Umensai. But didn't want to like mess with the Dora dealer hand or anything. Ooh, Mensai, yeah. Okay, not owning a microwave is actually crazy, the Larity. That's insane. I can't imagine life without a microwave. I'm sorry. You don't really need a microwave if you have a stove. I mean, yeah, if you're okay with like frying shit and cleaning your frying pan a lot. Like it's just really easy. It's really nice to like have like a, you know, food and like a container that you could eat out of and you could also store in the fridge and then also cook out of. Like that's like super nice. Yeah. Like have like a glass container like, you know, with your rice and like whatever and just like microwave that and then eat out of the container. And then put it back in the fridge if you don't want to eat it. You live with your parents and they were against it for all your life. They were against microwaves? How old are your parents? Wait, am I reading that right? What? Are they old enough to like care about a microwave? Like they just thought it was unhealthy or something? That's crazy. That's crazy if so. Yeah. I know my grandpa is like I know my grandpa like was told me that he was like, you know, suspicious of the microwave. That's just like, you know, the food from there is just like not, you know, it's like not good. But like, yeah, he's old. he's old. He lived he lived through like some shit, man. Lecture bills be too huge. Yeah, that could be it. Imagine anyone viewing the microwave as a sorcerer. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, though. Like, let's not pretend. The microwave is just magic, bro. You just the way it works is you put food in there and then like it shoots its magic from like from the inside and then it cooks the food. Like, don't tell me that any of you know how the microwave actually works, because you don't. No way. And why would you? You know, it just works. Magic cooking beam, go! Magic cooking beam! Ironically, now they're using my microwave. Yeah, now this, now that they know the joys of having a microwave. What is this hand? This hand is garbage. This is cheat toy. I'm gonna cheat toy this hand. I should have like thought to use cheat toy like from the start. Yeah, I know it like heats up the water like in food. Like that's like primary way it cooks. This is gonna deal into a flush or something? Probably not, right? No way. But just in case. Yeah, one pin? Physics dude. Microwave just rubs your food molecules against each other. Okay. So, well, for any, you know, I mean, like, preaching to the choir here, because we all use microwave. We're all, like, millennials / like, Gen Z, right? But yeah, microwaves are cool. And also, if you microwave your vegetables, generally they're going to be like healthier to eat than if you like cook them any other way, which is crazy. Familiarity is a boomer. Somehow I doubt that. But maybe a boomer at heart. I mean, yeah, consider you haven't lived your life with a microwave for, you know, maybe you're right. But yeah, steam your vegetables in microwave. Game changer. Absolute game changer. I think that's okay. Or I could have cut the 8-9, I guess. Yeah, that might have been better. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on Penchon now, because the shampoo is like dead. But I could also get the Dora. How about this? Let's have 6 blocks, but keep the potential for like this or this. And if I get one of them first, then I have Pinfu. And her parents don't trust microwaves. She has to be old too. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Let me cut the 8-9 now, actually. This is just me, like, kind of making up for my mistake before. I probably should have kept the force pin. So now this is kind of like keeping another 4-pin. Maybe I get E2 on the 5. The Fruity 10 is only on the Shanpon, it's not a big deal. I wasn't going to go for the Shanpon anyway. Air fryers are cool too? Yeah. Air fryers are the new thing, right? New thing, even though, like, I've been using them for, like, years and years now. Let's still push this. You don't have Dora, or you might still have like 2. It's possible. Got the 1-2 so at some point. Wait on the Dora. If I have to wait on the 3 so, at that point I think it's not worth it. But what happened with the tile there? You saw that? That's crazy. I've never seen a tile like that before. Mahjong Soul, you Yoster? 2 Richies, we fold. Even in the DLC, we're just gonna fold. Yeah. 1 mon looks good. 7-pin was just cheat. Is there anything safer than that? I'll do 7-pin. Probably 2-pin. I don't know, 1 mon is like almost certainly safe. Yeah. Alright, what's the damage? Yeah, sure, it's just a normal hand. Don't worry about it, it's just a Mongon. We can come back for this. I gotta learn more air fryer recipes. I've been like eyeing like, you know, making like fried chicken via air fryer for a long time. Because I really like fried chicken, but I just don't want to deal with the oil. And also, like, if I like get in the habit of making fried chicken, then like maybe like my dad would want to make fried chicken or something, and then like, I don't know, like fuck everything up somehow. I don't really trust my dad with you know, with like cooking stuff like that. Yeah, so I think chicken parm sounds good. The air fryer, yeah. But yeah, breaded fried chicken is what's on my mind right now. Trying the air fryer, that'd be cool. The only problem is that like I don't have like an air fryer that's like big enough to like hold more than like maybe 2 at a time. So yeah, maybe when I'm living alone at some point, or like with a roommate. I am thinking of moving out, like soon-ish. So maybe I'll experiment with my air fryer recipes then. Oh, I could have cheated. Cheat would have been interesting. Yeah. Let's go with this. Oh yeah, the mesh screen covers. I think I have one of those. Somewhere. It's somewhere. I'd have to look for it. Yeah, I haven't moved out of my place in a long time. It'd be nice to like get away from my parents and like relearn how to do laundry and all that, because I've been relying on them for a lot of different stuff. But like also being able to like, you know, walk around more freely would be really, really nice. And like, you know, not have to bother them like, you know, with my streaming and stuff, which I'm very thankful they have to, you know, they put up with. Like they don't think it's a big deal, but if I were to like do like maybe streaming wouldn't be that big of a deal, but like if I were to do like more recording, like for more videos, it's like it is like actively annoying. To try and like, you know, like do them at a time where it makes sense, where like my parents might not be around or only one of them is around. And like when they're not doing anything, like when they're not like doing laundry or whatever.
No.
Yeah, cost of moving out, I'm prepared for that. Even I might have to get a job, unfortunately. The unemployed life will be over soon. You know, I expected as much. I expected like around this time ish, like half a year in, that I would have to get another job. Hopefully it'll be won't be as like stressful as the last one, but you know, makers can't be choosers, right? What is this? Maybe I'll keep all this. And I don't know. Maybe it could be Itsu. Would I even really bother? I don't think I would even bother if I got the 7 or something. I don't think I would bother with Itsu. The straight. Okay, well maybe I could bother now. I have a Dora. Keep the Dora. Something like this. Because then I could pawn. I'm also okay with pawn and then like going to like a 4-7 plus 1 pin Tonki weight. I'm okay with that as well. Job application jump scare. For real, man. I felt a certain way. Like, yeah, looking up job listings again was not pleasant. Brought back horrible memories. Anyway, hey, Juicy117, hello. Nice, I guess. Just started playing Mahjong 2 weeks ago, and your bronze room video helped me get to adapt. Nice, congratulations. Glad you're enjoying Mahjong. So much fun. Stick around. There's plenty more to see. But if you want to take like a break from Mahjong will always be there. That's what I love, you know, what I love most about it. Like there's always people playing. Like I played a lot of like kind of niche games in my life. And Mahjong is not a niche game by comparison. Like I've played games that like, you know, that have like oh shit, wait, hold on. I think I just fold here. I think I fold here. Even if they're my closest rival, I don't really have a hand that could fight this very, very well. Okay, cheat toy pivot. Let's go. 4 pairs. Nah. Yeah, I played games where like there are like 6 people playing right now, and like in a couple months there might be 3 people playing, or 2 people, or 0. You know. So I'm glad Mahjong doesn't have that problem, and also doesn't have the problem where like, you know, it's constantly being patched and like you have to like keep up with the meta or whatever. You can just do your thing. Check out YouTube. Hoping you get 3K soon. Thanks. Maybe by the end of the year. I think so. Probably. At the rate I'm going, I think it'll be definitely by the end of the year. What is this? Do I want to keep? Sure. I'll do this. I'll keep the Dora. Dora's nice. Dora's might be my only chance of value here. And then maybe 5, 6, 7 Sanshok also. So I'll keep all the different options. Too bad we don't need them. Yeah, so every time I like more or less double and subscribers on YouTube, I do like host like a viewer tournament in celebration. So I'm waiting for the 5,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, which is when the next milestone is. Sure. We'll cut the 5, keep the East for a little bit longer. And then if we have to throw it and die, then so be it. Otherwise, we might just wait on it. Yeah, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna get 5,000. That'll still be a whiles away. Want to hit expert before the year ends? I'm sure you can. Sure you can if you keep at it. But it's Mahjong, so you never know. It doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. And you still got you know however much time. 240 points. All right. Let's go. Yeah, keep at it. I'm not gonna make Saint rank by the end of the month, probably, or by the end of the year. It's possible if I like go on like an absolute tear, but it's not that likely. Better to measure by game count than time. Yeah. So this one is that one would have been the Novaton. This is the Pinfu weight. Probably should have cut the 3, right? Whatever. I don't think it matters, actually. Oh, anyway. Reach! Well. Nope. It'll come eventually, don't worry about it. Reachy, yeah. 4-7 pin getting the Pinfu. No Tanya, unfortunately. And no Dora. Would have been nice with Dora. Okay, I really wish I had a music slider right now so I could just like crank up the music. It was like blam. Maybe there's a way I could actually do that. I'm just gonna figure out how it works with my setup. Yeah, well, still got a ways to go in a lot of places. I would say I would like to have another video by the end of the year, which is not impossible. It's just like it would definitely take a bunch of work. I've just been like kind of lazy a little bit. Also, I was a little bit burnt out on like making stuff, despite how little I made. And I want to make a video like about like the tournament like I just did, but like that's like kind of, it's like a video I've never done before, a kind of video I've never done before, you know. It's like post-game commentary, but like it's also like, you know, like a storytelling kind of thing, which I you know I know how to do because like I'm a writer. I just like have to do it. I just have to like sit down and do it, and I'm not used to doing that in the context of a video either. I'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to try. But like between like moving out and like finding a job and stuff, probably will also make sense if I just like not do that. Just save that for later. Like, or maybe like, I don't know, like come up with a short or something. Like, actually, funny thing, I have a short like right now. I've been having a short that I could like put out. It's like pretty much done. It's like almost completely done. The only thing it's missing really is that in that short, like I like do some like screaming, which kind of like hurt my like lungs a little bit. So like, but then like, I don't think it's good enough. I think I could have screamed better, and I think it really affects the video. So, like, I need to like come back to that and like do the scream again. But now I have like crippling asthma, so there goes that. Yeah, maybe I have asthma because I screamed. Who knows? Yeah, sure. Richi's over anyway. Do or die time will be once I'm in the dealer's seat. Okay, there's my pair. Still would love to have an Ipeko somewhere, but if I just get the Penchant with Sanshoku, that's also fine. Don't need the extra 5. Weapon comes out here at some point. Well, I'll still keep it if it's like a little bit helpful. Until I find like a much safer tile. Alright, sure. Then it's just Sanshoku. Sanshoku or Dora. Maybe, hopefully I don't get neither Sanshoku or Dora. Which is also possible, but that's actually on the less likely side, I'm hoping. Like a 25% chance. Out of like all the possible combinations of ways I could have. So yeah, just give it to me. Just give me the Formon. Torso. I really don't want Rishinomi either. Really don't want it. Well, this could be Sanshoku. Or at least Pinfu Dora. Really need points here. Yeah, my point game. Nothing you can do but just wait, though. Just gotta be patient. It will come. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your own power to draw the tile that you need. That's what Mahjong is all about. Reach. Okay, never mind. Okay, sure. Take my reach stick, why don't you? A little bit too late on that. Cut the south here. Oh, well, it's do or die time. Let's change the song to be a little bit more appropriate. I guess that extra 5 can help. You can consider this kind of like a Ryankan over here next to a Ryamen. That might come in handy. Since I'm probably not going to go for the Itsu. Okay, well, if it's like that. If it's like that, let's keep as many blocks as possible open. So this east counts as a block for me. I want to make sure I get another sequence or triplet somewhere. Don't need that one. So if I get the east, then it would be like Pon, and then I get like maybe an Itsu. I get an Itsu or I build around the Dora. I'd rather build around the Dora than go for Itsu, the pure straight. Yeah, because this cheese is not very good. And at this point, maybe I think the Itsu's just dead. 2 3-star are gone. Let's not even bother. These could still be helpful for me and could still also be a safe tile. Still gonna cut the 2. Wow. That's perfect. Nishipatsu, Pinfu, Ipeko, Dora. Wow. Another Mangan. Oh wait, I could do it. I could do it though. If I have Dora, Pinfu, Ricci, problem is that like I actually need 8,000 and not 7,700. So if it's Pinfu, a Pinfu alone will only be 30 fu. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to have 7,700 and be down 200 points. Or 300 points. I need to get this Mangan. Very, very unfortunate. So I can get it similar direct hit though. Seven Mon's, yeah, so 7 Mon's Ladora, that's been true. Sumo should be enough. Right? Resheet Sumo. Reach Sumo Kinfu. This might not even be. Look at the nines. I don't know if this is right. Hold on. By counting, I guess it's not up to snuff right now. Cause I got if I get 420, it's 13, extra 13 on top of 52. It's still not enough. So yeah, I think this might be okay. If I get Ricci E Peiko, Dora, and Sumo. Ricci E Peiko, Dora, and Sumo. Yeah, that's enough. Or the direct hit, but I'd rather have Tanyao. So maybe like cutting the nines was premature actually. Probably better to just keep Tenpai as much as possible. Keep Ishanten. Reach. This is so bad. Oh my god, the weights are so bad. Should I have waited, like, rather than wait on this 3-so? Because if someone deals in, I have to take it no matter what. I can't not take it. At the same time, if I would have, like, downgraded to Pinfu, it might not have been enough either way anyway. Ah, that's tough, that's tough. Hopefully I get it. That's as much as I can hope for. Come on, how about changing mood? Oh, with this song playing, I have to get it no matter what, right? You thought you had me. You thought you won. Check this updated autopsy report. 3-so? Okay. So if I roll off of someone else, I just need Aura. And I can still win. Otherwise, I need a Sumo or get the direct hit. Sanzo power, exactly. Thanks, Java. Appreciate you liking my music taste. Just a bunch of jazzy video game tracks and stuff. There's no way he's cutting the 3, right? Maybe dealer will be Tenpai. That's wishful thinking, but you might be right. Honestly, they could push for it. Yeah. Like, why not, actually? One more chance. Ali doubt will come. How about the Sashikomi? Wanna give me a Sanzo? Friso? Nope. I think that's it. Ooh.
天杯今回は手加減していない本当だ
Very unfortunate. Ah, man. Maybe I'll change this one too. It's fine. It's fine. This is like back to like what? Like last stream. This is a pretty good song. Pretty good song for the situation. Oh. Yeah. Something stuck in my chest, man. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, by the way, if you're watching, having a Suga Rush, thank you so much on YouTube for the subscription. Just saw you. Appreciate it. Thank you everyone else for following me. Thanks for all the raids and stuff. Appreciate you hanging out. Watch me like get dunked on in Mahjong. We're gonna have let's see. I think I can stream next week. I don't think Thanksgiving's gonna get in the way, so next Saturday morning. See you then. Subscribe to me on YouTube as well. Get the notifications, or on Discord. Link in the description or down below. Check out who's playing Mahjong so we can raid. Is there anyone playing Mahjong? Anyone stream Mahjong that is an English speaker? This is tough, you know. It's tough to be out here when so few people play in this this time frame. Looks like we got Last Six. Last Six is playing Mahjong. Don't think I've seen their stream before, but let's check them out. Give them a howdy. Starting raid, hello, and Navitas is live. Oh, too late. He'll be fine. All right. Goodbye, good night, good morning. See you next time.